Welcome, lovely people. Today I am playing on my PlayStation. I am on the US server and we're here to look at two bases that have been provided to us by Izanami, which I'm a little bit excited about because it's been so long since I've had these ones on my list and I really want to go and have a look. I'm just quickly going through and making sure all my settings on YouTube are correct and it looks like we're fine. Also that the chat is active, which it looks like it is up. Beautiful. Come on, scroll properly. There we go. But apparently it has attitude and wants me to do everything really slow. Okay, that's beautiful. It's all functioning. I'll just swap over to my phone, guys, and then we can go and have a look. Now, I think you guys are aware that I really like to look at bases fresh and brand new with you guys, which that's because it's so much fun, and then you get to see my genuine reaction, and I don't get my opinion colored by other people who have toured them, or potentially if I see it beforehand, I will have something I think in that moment and then later on forget that I've had that moment or that thought. So I don't want that to happen either. I'm just heading across to my YouTube channel on my phone now. Hopefully it comes up nice and fast for us. Also, if there is anyone who does join us in the chat, can you please just put a yes in the chat if you are able to hear me so that we know that my sound is working. Once again, I don't necessarily expect anyone to be able to join me on live streams where I randomly have them come up, where I obviously haven't been able to plan a timing for it, when the majority of people who watch my content are sleeping. So I don't expect a lot of people to turn up for streams where I end up doing that. It just, whenever I have the time is when we do them. But at least if people do want to see the bases, they're able to look later, which is good. All right, my chat has come up. Beautiful. My mum has said, g'day, dearies. G'day, mum. David said, hi, everyone. G'day, Shadow and Invisimum. I can hear you. Yay! Because it would be very funny if you couldn't, and I ended up sitting here rambling just to myself, which, incidentally, I have done before. So, and it was a long one, too. It took a while. All right, let's just have a look and make sure we can go into the bases that we're after. So these are provided to us by Izanami. We have two, so for anyone who doesn't know what I'm doing while I am live streaming base tours instead of making videos for them, maximum I'll do for any particular person or character is 2. We will go and have a look at both of them. If you have more than 2, that's perfectly fine. They will get added to the bottom of the list after I've toured yours, so we'll go in a cycle. If you have less than 2, that's perfectly fine. I can tour 1. That's no problem. But we will try and do it in sets of 2 so that I can, 1, get through more of them, which is lovely. And I mean, it makes me a little bit excited too. And plus, for the people who have multiple that they want to have a base tour in, doing 2 at a time means we'll get to them a little bit faster as well in that way. Particularly as I'm streaming 2 at a time on one stream instead of separating it into 2 separate ones. So, let's go and have a look at the 2 that we've got here. Base tours. There's a lot on my list. It's not as bad as Achikah's, obviously. Achikah's list is insanely long for people to tour, but I still have quite a lot of people in my list, okay? So it takes me a minute to find the one I'm after. Here we go. So we've got IzanamiNoMikoto. We're looking at Transylvania Rain. Transylvania Rain! I can speak English really, really badly, apparently. It's my first language. I have no excuse. And then we also have Chateau Elan, I believe, is the pronunciation for that one. So we're going to go to Transylvania first. I'm going to try and do that thing where I don't look at the screen without you guys, but without like a camera on me, there's no proof, right? So I could be just lying. No. I would never. But I like to, see it with you guys. David said, I have my Jean Grey Phoenix ready. Oh, hang on. Turn the camera. I can't tell what I'm turning to. I see orange. Okay, no, that we should have zoomed in. That's what I did wrong. Okay, we're here. Jean Grey Phoenix ready to play on Saturday. Oh, that means we get to see it in the stream. Oh, that's great. Excellent. I look forward to seeing your character. All right, let's have a look at this base. With it being called Transylvania and us kind of already seeing the blood all over that wall, I expect it to be quite vampiric, which I'm okay with. I think vampire-y things are quite fun. I should have put my vampire style on. I didn't even think it. I should have dressed for the occasion. All right, we can see we have the gross wall on this side and on this side. It makes me think this building has been through some not very nice stuff. We also have my favorite one of my favorite ceiling pieces, which is the Starfield window up there. It's so, so pretty. I don't feel like the prettiness and the grossness should be going together, but they are in this case. I really love the way that you have the sigil on the ground here too, Izanami, so that it's right at the doorway. And we've got, it's hard for me to get it in a frame together, but if I look at both sides, you can see we've got the lanterns on either side, which are very appropriate. And then this doorway that I'm wondering if we're meant to destroy to get through, I have never received this doorway in game. I've played through the content to try and get it quite a few times and never received it. I ran through the alert one time with my brother, and he got it. So well done to him. I mean, it's not the most rare piece, but I still would like a few of them for something, the one that I'm building, that is being inspired by some other people's library ones, so. But we're gonna shoot our way through. Oh, and Etrigan. Oh, that must have been the orange, so we'll shoot Etrigan in the face as well. I like the way you've layered those. I'm curious to see when they come back, what it looks like with Etrigan's one layered over the top of the other door, whether you've got it hidden inside, or if it's something we're going to see overlapping, which I suspect we'll see it overlapping, because otherwise I don't think I would have seen that orangey color on the screen. We also have the opposing sigil on the ground on the opposite side here that makes it look like it's supposed to be an actual circle, which I think is very cool and appropriate. I've seen quite a few people do that, and I like it a lot. Ah, we see him! That's so cool. So you've utilized Etrigan so that this side of the door doesn't look quite so, I was going to say boring, but frankly, I quite like the wooden grain that they have on that door, but he definitely looks more sinister. Oh my goodness, how many of the Starfield windows do you have? That is a lot of quarks, guys. So many. Actually, maybe not. He could have opened the capsule on multiple characters and ended up passing it across. So maybe that's how we got them this many, but man, that's a lot. And they look so pretty. All right, we can see we are definitely surrounded by disgusting blood-covered walls, ew, and the ground is covered in blood, ew. I feel like her shoes are probably gross. If we just float a little bit above it, then her shoes are okay. I also really love the way you've got the blood dripping, which I think is the ichor blood that is on the floor, so it's not dripping from the ceiling, it's part of the floor piece. And we also have, I was going to say smoke, but it's not, it's the fog from Halloween that we have on the floor in here too, which I think is a really good effect, doesn't it? It's so creepy, eerie, yucky. All right, let's continue on as well. We'll go to the left first, because we'll try and keep it so that I don't get lost, right? If we stay up close to the front section and then head through in one swoop, I'll try to, but I don't know what the path is going to be like. Hopefully we'll make it through without missing anything. Oh, yucky room with a giant pentagram. Ooh, I don't like it. It works so well. I love the way you've done this. How did you get the blood to be up higher? Is it part of the fountain? Either he's got the blood fountain clipping through, but I don't think so, because these pieces look like they're clipped to each other. I think these are the, I don't know if mausoleum is the correct word, the concrete coffins going all the way around, making it look like a border, where the blood is even higher. How'd you get the blood higher? Is it a trick of the eye? No, it's totally higher. We're not even close to the steps yet, so it can't be that, dude. I'm curious how he did that. That's fantastic. We also have the fire pit, the green one, which is very, very appropriate in here, particularly because the fire does match the fire that we saw at the entrance, which was also green and also creepy. Putting the, I was going to say the stone. What is it called? Gravestone inside of there with the skull on it as well makes it, like, even worse. You did such a good job. I will say, I feel like the starry sky is so pretty, and the rest is so creepy. But I understand you're trying to get an effect of it looking like we're going through maybe a nighttime mausoleum, underground-ish kind of section, because, I mean, there could be glass above, I don't know, but it does give me nighttime vibes. Oh, I didn't see that. Look at that. Oh, that's clever too. We've got the moon and clouds. So pretty. Darn it. How did you make it so that, like, the sky is just beautiful and the ground is so disgusting? But that's a beautiful piece to put up there too, and it goes really well with the stars. What is this arch here? Oh, it's just a spike? It's just a spike. Oh, what is this? It's gonna be a little tricky to see very well because I have to zoom in quite close. We have an armory in here. Oh, that doesn't look good. That is a scary headpiece. I feel like this is not a good place to be in. It feels very sinister. The pieces that you've clipped in here look amazing though. So he's got 2 Kaluan mainframes on each side. That's the piece that's like got this spike sticking out here. These pieces, I think called mainframes. Then we've got 2, I think, columns that are clipped through his, I was going to say teleporter. Armory. We also have the disgusting skulls in the front of the armory there, right? So this is really, really nicely done. I do think he's also got 2 extra pieces. So we can see the mainframe is the large screens at the back here, but then there's extra screens that are coming more inside, which I think is 2 separate pieces. I don't know the name of those ones, the smaller ones, but in order to get the extra screens there, he's put a lot of pieces clipped together. It just looks so great, and his armory looks so amazing. Very, very nice! Okay, I'm calling things nice when they're clearly very, very creepy. Oh, wait, we can't go around, right? It's just the end? Yeah. Okay, so that's where the wall ends. We've got 1 section done. I won't get lost. I will try my best to not get lost, okay? But this spike piece, I don't recognize. So I'm not really sure what that is from there, but I really like that on the end of the wall. Gives a nice effect. I mean, we also had the archway that was used over here that is going through the doorway, so we only saw a little bit of it, the stone that's clipping through, which I like as well, and the trees. The dead trees really work well in this horrible, disgusting base. I could just picture my mum looking at this like, ew! But, I mean, that's the effect you want when you're doing a blood-dripping kind of Transylvanian area, right? I think so. We've got another one of the spikes. What is this? It activates! What activates? Oh, is it? It's not the armory. Oh, he's got a portal. Okay. So we've got, if you activate this, you'll be able to see you can go to different locations. He's got one of the portals from Anniversary behind another armory. It looks like this person has come out of that place, that city. I'm guessing that's the vibe we're going for. And once again, the Kaluan pieces. Honestly, I never would have expected to see Kaluan pieces being utilized in a base that is Transylvanian. So I think the combination is really clever. I really love the way you've got the portal behind your character there. Also, you've clipped those skulls in the front of your armory again. And the creature looks creepy and scary and yucky, which I think is on purpose. So that is really nicely done. It just feels really creepy in here, doesn't it? It really does. Also, am I at a dead end again? Hang on. Have I missed a path? Oh wait, is there a path here I haven't done? That's the first path we took. That's the second. And then we're back at the door. Is that the whole thing? I mean, it is scary and Transylvania-y, so I can understand if it was, but I'm gonna have to go through and see, because I feel like there's more. Okay, so where do we go through? That's the question. If we go back through here... No, we have a brick wall. All right, we're going to do a thing that I don't normally do when you guys can see it. So when I make a video, I go and check and test these things, and then cut it out of the footage so you guys don't have to see that part where I'm like checking to see where we're meant to go. But since we don't know, I'm going to do this. Okay, that clearly led to nowhere. If we had Izanami here, we'd know, but we're going to just take the risk and shoot through. Okay, we've got corner there, so that's... Hey, I got trapped! Clearly not the place we're meant to be. Okay. There's a portal. Oh, okay. So maybe the doorway is what we're meant to go through, right? Is it on this side? It is! Okay. Oh, that feels icky. Now we know how the blood is up so high! Okay, so we're meant to go through the disgusting pentagram doorway that's disgusting and yucky, and that's why the blood looks like it's up so high is because the staircase is underneath this section, and obviously it's extending out this far. Which means you can literally stand in the blood. Oh, it's gross. It's so gross. He did such a good job. Okay, so this is where we would end up then. We've found it. Which is the gross blood fountain that I thought potentially could have been this, but there's no way. Look how big and dense that is compared to this little thing. Which is still horrible, but amazing. I'll go back down to the chat. Onyx said it's higher up because it's on the different level up the stairs. Yes, that wasn't my initial thought, but then I thought the stairs aren't that close, are they? So I thought I was mistaken, but obviously they are close enough that this can be pushed right to the edge and extend out that far. Had to be, because how else would you get it up there unless there was another piece with blood, which, as far as I know, does not exist in the game. But you were absolutely right, Onyx. Oh, Lucy! Hello, Lucy. He said good morning / afternoon. Good afternoon from me and whatever time of day you guys are experiencing. Onyx said, I know, I said so, lol. You did! You were spot on. Well done. All right. So this section is surrounded by the gross walls. Very much approve. And then we've got the starry sky above as well. How many does he... At least there's something pretty in here to go along with the creepy. We've got barrels and things outside of this doorway, which I'm suspecting this is where we're supposed to be going inside. And what we've been traveling through has been like maybe the front garden or front area. Don't know if I'd call it a garden when it's full of blood like that. Then we've got windows on either side. So I really do think this is meant to seem like a building, right? This is the entry to the building. So we're going to do that. I'm curious if there's anything behind here, though. Oh, what is that? Something glowed. Something, because I know there's an alcove. So we're going to shoot to check. No. Okay, we're missing nothing. Yay! Oh, I saw floaty ghost. It's a floaty ghost. It's the kitty cat one. Maybe the yellow thing was the puppy dog? But ghosts are here. There's the puppy dog. There's ghosts. Thank goodness I took this long to get through this section. Otherwise, we would not have seen them. They are creepy and very appropriate. All right, let's go through the doorway. Danielle said, not too late. You are not. Well done. David said, the pets, thank you for the ear rubs. Oh, you got ear rubs. Because I'm guessing my mum said. I try to skip over all the hellos in between you guys, because, you know, then I would just be reading hello a billion times. There's a skeleton at the doorway. Yuck. And rats. What is happening? Oh, and cats. Very unhappy cats that are very destructive. What is happening? I feel like I shouldn't have come in here. This seems like a dangerous place. Also, we can't tell exactly what it's meant to look like until the floor comes back. Which I'm thinking was quite a bit of grass that I saw there. We also have, ooh, clouds above. This is not the first room of the building, maybe. Maybe we're exiting the building, and that was the building in there. But, I mean, we had the sky above us, so I don't think so. We've also got a police box here, so this is definitely exterior, right? Oh, sorry, phone box. Police box. I've been watching too much Doctor Who. Is there really such a thing as too much Doctor Who, though? You know? The wall choice in here is really, really good, too. We've got the skulls and the spider webs. We've got a bench. I love the use of this, too. I can't remember what it's called. Is it outhouse or is it shed? One of the two. But I think that looks really great in here. It gives the same ambience as the rest of the area. And it's nice to see Tikal is no longer destructive. Maybe it's because Isis went through that doorway and they're no longer fighting with one another. But it did for a second look like they were going after the rats. Which I quite liked. Also, this is quite clever too. He's got the poster on the wall there with Necron, appropriate, and then the two wall pieces on either side. It really fills in the space nicely. It gives very good ambience for such a small section. We've got another horrible door of pentagramminess that we're going to go through. Let's go. Okay, quickly through. Oh, maybe quickly back. There's hands coming out of the ground. Gross! Gross! It's so yucky. We have no longer got the stars, so I feel like we're in a location that's even more scary than before because it's like more encased in less nature. And I like it. It's so well done though. I love the way we've got the roots from the different plants coming through too. Look at that. We've got the tree roots. Plus the hands, plus the blood, plus the fog. And the blood is dripping. The ichor blood floor pieces are so disgusting. It works so good for this. And now we have Mr. Floaty Stone over here. He attacked the skeleton? I did not know it did that. But good. Attack this. I don't know if the skeleton is bad or good, but he doesn't seem to be upset with me, so that's fine. Pretty sure I can activate. Oh, no. Which one can I activate? There's something I can activate where I can read what they say, but maybe it's not this one. Oh, no, it is. He just doesn't glow blue. There we go. You hear the rustle of candy wrappers. It sounds like someone left a treat for you. Hopefully chocolate. I'm in a chocolate mood. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Nothing more that's good to eat. Tomorrow I'll have something sweet to meet. Thanks! Except it won't be for me because this is not my base. All right. This looks like, and I correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the portal piece that's overgrown that we can get from the most recent episode? Maybe Lissa's Gaze portal. I can't remember what they're all called, but I actually have not gone through them myself to have a look at them, so I don't know which one is named what. But I have to say, the way that the vines for the doorway are coiled around the trees is so good. Man, I really, really like it. I'm glad I have the pieces. I just haven't gone through them, so I'm going to have a look at that, because that looks amazing. Oh, so pretty. All right. Oh, and then what? Like a little tiny dead end. I'm trapped! I got trapped! We have pillars all piled together. Wow, it feels like so claustrophobic in here. Because like we can see beyond, but all we can see is more vines. Kind of grass here too. Which, oh no, that is just more vine with the spikes on it. And then I'm not sure what this is. Does anyone recognize that? Maybe it's not one piece, multiple pieces. The end of a doorway maybe, so it like creates a tunnel on the other side. I don't know. But it feels icky. And then I don't know where to go from here. Okay, let's not do that. If I end up singing on my channel, we'll have problems. There's definitely more going on though. So I'm going to try shooting through. We'll try shooting through here and assume this is the way to go. And we're trapped a little. No, it's the wrong way to go. It's a staircase and then like the back section here. So not that way. Maybe to the left? No. I'm going to go through this wall. I think this is probably safer. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, there's a hand! There's a hand coming through the wall. I wasn't expecting to see that. Also, the blood dripping looks like it's dripping from the hand. Izanami! Oh, and there's vines going across the ceiling too. You did such a good job. There's multiple hands. Darn it. I love them. They're so horrible, but they're so appropriate. All right, we're going to try this wall. All right. Have we got a path? No, it's more built up and vines, so I am not sure which way we are meant to go through here, guys. We're just going to have to test each wall and hope I find the correct one at some point. And I'm sorry, because I know if I wasn't live streaming and I did it as a video, I would have investigated that as soon as I come upon it, and then cut that part out, because it's boring. But we're doing it anyway! Oh, we're going through here, maybe? What is this? Can I shoot that? Oh, it's a sign, maybe? It's a sign, okay. And now the wall comes back. It's impossible. Oh, secret door. No, back of armory? That has a doorway. But I think the back of the armory is clipped. Man, I am not finding my way through here, am I? I found a way. We're out. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. It's so creepy. Oh, it looks great. That's got to be Lys's gaze portal, right? Because it is literally her face gazing at us, and I hate it, but it works so well. Also, the fact that we've got Carl Rayner in here, and we saw him on the poster in the other room with Necron, seems like he's got maybe a narrative that is going along with this place, which is great. YT! Hello, YT! Oh, thank you. Onyx said it's called The Shed. Excellent, thank you. David said my Thordis character has all the boo pets and bootility belt. Yep, my mental character on Switch and Xbox has all of them as well, because they're all about the spooky vibes. I am very much looking forward to seeing your character though, David, because I myself am going to be creating a Phoenix character at some point, so that's going to be fun. Danielle says outhouse is where you use a bathroom outside, shed is where you store other stuff. Yes, I know, but I couldn't remember if this one was called an outhouse, because for me, when I use it as an outhouse. I don't really use it as a shed, or I like stack them together and create a building exterior with them, and turn a couple of them so we don't have doors all the way along. Lucy said Teakle is just having a hissy fit. Apparently so, yeah, he's not having the best time. He's not a big fan of ISIS, clearly. Lucy said basalt cluster slash pillars. Thank you! Basalt cluster is the one I did not know the name of, so thank you for that. And apparently that's not the way we're supposed to go. I went the wrong direction. Whitey said back to vines. Is that where I was? I think I went through a wall, though. Look how much stuff. Oh my goodness, it's so creepy. It's very like the claustrophobic sensation. I don't like it. You know, it feels so cramped. I will say I think it's quite clever that you've got the green crystal behind him there. Also that he's kind of around a bit of a corner, which I'm assuming these are the parts that are called basalt. That it means he's like separated from the evil things that appear to be going on here. Lucia is here. There's an entire story going on! Oh my goodness! Look at that! We've got Lucia with Esperanza. We've got Neron and... Is it meant to be... It's not Necron, that style. I'm not sure what that style is meant to be. Does anyone know if that's a specific character? We've got the skulls around the waist. It looks a little bit like Mystique, but I'm sure it's not Mystique and we can't see the skin color, so probably not. But that seems bad. Very, very bad. And look at all the bones. This is a bad situation. Oh, look at this piece. I don't believe I've seen this piece. The guy inside of the ground, like screaming with his hand out, reaching. That's terrible. It works so well in here. Oh my goodness. If you wanted to creep me out, Izanami, you're doing such a good job. I hope his other base is less creepy. Because this one's very uncomfortable, just saying. I love the pieces that you're using for the floor in here as well, and the fog that I can see further up. Oh, look at this one. Dude, hang on. These zombie pieces seem familiar to me. Are they more recent? I feel like they're more recent pieces that I just haven't utilized yet. Probably because I'm less on the creepy side, but you can see from this view, we've got two people crawling out of their graves, and one in the background on the left underneath the staircase crawling out of the fog. It's horrible! So scary. So many. Oh, look, he's got the plant over there too. The wall vine pieces that it looks like he's stuck on the side of the staircase to make this, I assume, feel more overgrown outdoors and also block off the area up there until we're up to there, which is really, really clever too. The way you utilize armories in this is really smart. We've got a gargoyle that's hidden inside of like a tree trunk and vines. Very creepy. And the window! Wait, does the window not attach to a wall? How has he got it there? It must be... Oh, it's what I was shooting through. So the window is attached to the side of the upper level. The floor piece. So that we're able to have it in here. That is so clever. That makes it feel like I'm really looking at the exterior of a building. That's amazing. This place is so creepy and overgrown though. Look at the armories. Oh my goodness. And there's more skulls and bones, including creepy ones crawling out of the ground. Hideous! I love it. I so love it. It's so well done. I could never. I look at this stuff and think my brain would never go here. Oh, we've got a huge couple of statues intertwined with vines and tree branches. He's got the autumn tree in there. We've also got the pillars around the back of them, which is where we were standing before. You can also see we've got the one that's kneeling here, the kneeling, I think, angel statue, plus another creepy person trying to crawl out of the ground. I feel like this is a bad location to be. It's just full of zombies. Also, your armories are so pretty. I mean, for something that's meant to be dark and creepy, which, I mean, they must be, right? Look at them. You did such a good job. Also really love how dark this black is on this armory too. Amazing. Oh, you're so impressive. Hang on, I have missed some. YT said fly up. Well, I did a little bit, but I didn't want to come out into the wrong section, so I wanted to see where I'm actually supposed to walk through. I'm wondering if I'm meant to walk through. I'm not entirely sure. Danielle said black cubic something, I think, or hexa something. Hexa something? Is that for something that was earlier down here? I'm not sure what piece that is. Oh, also, I didn't even mention the tendrils, which, frankly, are amazing there. They work so well. I must admit, I was kind of expecting to see Necron in there, not just Neron. But I think it looks amazing either way. Isn't it? It's so cool. And what he's stacked behind it to make it look like that is beautiful too. Also the blue and green crystals, so pretty. Danielle said, I assume it's Alyssa laughing at them. Yeah, it seems like it a little bit. Stelly said, sorry if I'm spamming your notifications on YouTube, since now I am responding and liking all the comments I see on mine and Superman's PvP videos. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I have no problem. Stelly said, anyways, have a good stream, and you ever convince yourself to do PvP, I will happily hold your hand through the experience. Oh, thank you, Stelly. I do want to. I absolutely want to. At the moment, with the moving of house, makes it a little bit tricky to do anything extra. The fact that I'm able to every now and then stop and do a stream is very, very helpful, because it means I can still do 2 pieces of content on my channel every week, which is what I want to maintain, but videos have taken a halt for the moment. Superman also offered to hold my hand through PvP, so I will and would really love to go up against you and have you kick my butt really quickly, because I know that's what's going to happen. But it won't be for a little while, at least a month, probably a little bit longer, because we're moving 2.5 hours away from here. So even though like the distance is something that's not that big of a deal, it is something that takes a lot of my time. So I'm going to be packing it one end, taking it across, unpacking the other end, and then back again potentially. 2.5 hours there, and then 2.5 hours back is 5 hours of my day already taken up, plus the packing and unpacking. So I know, I love moving. I'm really happy about it, but it means it'll be after that I reach out to you. I also want to reach out to Achikah, talk to her about potentially doing a base tour together. I don't know how keen she'd be or what her timetable looks like at all. I know my timetable is a bit of a mess some of the time, so we'll just see how those things go. No promises about anything particularly happening at a particular time, but I'm gonna do my best. And yes, Stelly, I would love to play with you. And yeah, then everyone can just laugh at how much I suck at it, because I know I do. Oh, Stelly said, no worries, I'm in no rush. I hope moving goes relatively smooth. Oh, thank you so much. I hope so too. It will be fun. Danielle said, very well done, King. What did YT say? Oh, YT said, Necron is there, just have to find him. Really? Where? Is it the image? Oh, it is the image, right? That's him. Are they using... No, that's not. That's Batman who laughs in the background. What are you talking about? I'm lost. I'm clearly missing something. I don't know. Wait. I'm looking. Or is he inside of the base? Is that maybe what he's talking about? I don't know. We're going upstairs, though. Let's go upstairs over the top of this very, very creepy being that's trying to crawl through the ground there. Yuck. Oh, another statue. You've utilized statues so well. This place feels very, very overgrown. Is this yours? Is it? No, Izanami is a separate person in my chat, isn't he? YT, is your character Izanami and I'm mixing people up? That's probably the case, right? No, I didn't. Danielle said, does Laura know it's King's base? No, I thought YT King was a separate person, and I remember Izanami in-game, but Izanami I remember in in-game chat specifically, so it could be very well YT. It is! Oh, thank you, YT! Okay, he's where you are. Where? Darn it! I'm looking. Okay, I'm seeing 2 zombies. I see Neron. Unless this is meant to be him, but it doesn't have the open chest, and I don't think... Is Necron supposed to be your armory? Because if that's the case, we need to get you the chest piece, my dude. But if Batman Who Laughs is meant to be him, I didn't realize. But I need more information! YT! I'm so glad you're here. Please tell me what I'm doing wrong. Also, was I meant to fly up out of that section rather than burst through the wall? He said, got to the 2 armories and look between the buildings. Okay. Oh my goodness, he's creepy! He's hiding! Oh, you're a genius! Thank God you're here. He is here! Necron is hidden. Oh, I love it! So sneaky! You did so good. YT said... Oh, sorry, I read that one already. And he said, yeah, I'm IzanamiNoMikoto. He said, yeah, you were supposed to fly up the vines. Okay, let's go back and get it right? So we'll go back through here and stop destroying things. I say that after, like, we're destroying one. Okay, so we'd be here. This is where we're meant to go up, is it? Like we're climbing? Or shoot through and then up? In here? Oh, now I feel stupid. Look how obvious it is. Oh, this is why we needed you to come here, because I did a massive stupid without you, see? Oh, I love your choice of the wall there, too. The cat seriously sounded like it just said hello. I know it didn't, but it totally sounded like that. Okay, so then up or downstairs? I mean, downstairs we can clearly see all of the gross blood. It feels so icky. I don't even want to stand in it. Like, I know it's a game, right? I know it's not real, but it feels yucky. I love your piece that you've got on the wall. And you've got Lissa again with her creepy stare. And the skulls that are, like, dribbling blood down the wall. Disgusting. So appropriate. I absolutely love your windows in here, too. Oh, you've done such a good job. Also, you've got the snow dropping from the ceiling. And you've got vines, like, everywhere. It's so well done. Very overgrown. I love it. So, I'm guessing this is... Oh! And we've got a skeleton hand with the candle. It's just a little bit creepy. Guessing this one is secret door we can walk through? Hey! I didn't do a stupid that time. Oh, but it seems like I might be trapped. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want to walk over the telltale eye. It's so creepy. I hate those pieces. Like, I can build creepy-ish kind of vibes. I can't really go this far. My brain doesn't work this way. But this piece in particular, I find them so yucky. So yucky. Which is why it's a perfect choice in here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, this seems like maybe rituals go on in here. That's awful. Perfect. It's so perfect. Okay. You have library walls mixed with mysterious bookcase walls. Bookcake? Damn it. Now I want cake. I did this to myself. Mixed with mysterious bookcases. You've got the... I'm hoping that's the creepy clock. It does the ticking. We've got the couch with a corpse or a skeleton. It's gone beyond corpse at this point. You've got the curtains draped around as well, which are really well done. These ones, the mystical wall scrolls, are so appropriate. The glow on them really stands out on here too. And the organ, which we can play for ambience purposes. It makes perfect sense. Look at that! That seems like a bad place to go. David said, very cool base. Yes, it is. YT said, there's a door to open at the top of the stairs. It's the Batman secret door. It's supposed to glow blue at the stairs. Oh, I walked directly through it. So am I able to open it from here? There it is. Oh, we can open it from here. Beautiful. Very nice. I don't think it glowed blue from that side, though. But yes, thank you for letting me know. I've got to say, we've got Freeze and his missus in a not very nice situation over there. I love the way you've got these golden pieces. So the artillery sphere, the hourglass, also the way you've clipped the doorway, the Gateway of Arion, I think it's called, in there as well. All of the gold pieces look a little bit more on the tarnished and old side, giving me a sense that this place has been around for a very, very long time, which I think I see in these seats as well. They seem old, even though they're like a theater seat. They seem really, really appropriate. I would never have thought to do that. Brilliant. Oh, he's clipped the chest in there as well underneath the... It's not called a mausoleum, is it? Mausoleum is the big doorway one. The coffin, I don't know what to call this piece of concrete. But the way you've clipped the chest in there, plus the floor piece, plus the pedestal, or pulpit, I think it might be called, in here, is so, so well done. Never would have thought to use anything from St. Patrick's in here. That's genius, and it really does make it feel like it's like a step up onto a stage, doesn't it? I'm going to give the speech now. No more killing. All the vampires will go away. That is my speech. Then, man, it seems like a little bit of bloodletting is going on in this room, is it? Is that the intent? I mean, that's what it seems like. We've got a fortune teller in the corner. Very, very creepy. And then... bloodletting? I mean, hello! Oh, that is also very appropriate. Hello, Phantom. We've got the mystical table at the back here. Hang on, let's see if I can do that. There we go. Which, again, very, very appropriate. Also, it looks like he's got like a little entry here. Like someone can access the back of the unit. I'm not sure if that's on purpose, but I like that too. A lot of papers and different tables in here as well. Again, Lissa looking creepy in the background there. And the tiles on the floor works really, really well too. Oh, Junior! Junior said good morning. Hello, Junior. Lucy said, dark, dreary, and full of dreadful delights. One of my favorite types of bases, and I can't say Mazikeen would approve. Amazing work. Sorry, I can say Mazikeen would approve. I must admit, for a creepy dark base, you did. This is brilliant. Like, so, so well done. I love it so much. Oh, that's clever too. And that, okay, the piece on the ceiling, I love that in there. That looks really, really good. Plus this piece on the wall that looks like a whole bunch of planning is going on. I feel like this is a very, very dark place where they like sacrifice people for things, right? Inside of some kind of a church. Or some kind of castle maybe. Because the butcher's tools and the butcher table on the side there, plus the chest underneath and the vampire equipment, this is not a good place to be. Also, not to mention that they're going to chop off people's heads. This is awesome. So, so good. The pieces on the wall as well are so appropriate. I love the way also you've got the window behind the bookcase there. That's so smart. It really gives it a sense of being like a really, really old, tall castle. Dude, you're a genius! I love your brain. This also looks very, very creepy. Is this a doorway? Because it seems like the bones are there to tell us not to go that way. I would never have thought to use sunstone pieces either. Right? They look so good. You did so, so good. YT said it's a Build's cathedral. See? I was close. It looks great. Jacob said 2 a.m. streams. Well, for me, it is 5 p.m. So it's one of the things that I said originally when I was going to do base tour streams is that I'm going to find pockets of time throughout my day when I'm able to do them. And that does mean that sometimes they're probably not going to be at a very appropriate time for everybody, especially for the US, because I know most people will be asleep at this stage. And I knew that would potentially be an issue, which is why I put it to a poll. But majority of people just wanted to get it done and have their bases to it. And honestly, live is fun because YT is here. So I actually get to find out what he's intending, and he can tell me where to go so I don't screw up again, you know, which is really, really nice too. And honestly, then we can tell him straight to, I say to his face, but we can't see his face, but we can say it's an amazing build right to him, because it is. I also have noticed the raven hanging in the background there, and earlier I saw this. He's got the piece from St. Patrick's Day mirroring the piece on the floor. Personally, I found these ones kind of ludicrous. I was like, when am I ever going to use that? Why would I not just have the wall one? But you have found a brilliant use for it, and now I feel silly forever thinking that they were useless. Because they work so good. You're a genius. So, yeah, when I started doing this, which admittedly, this is the second one I've done, which is a live stream of base tours, I did not necessarily intend for anyone to necessarily be able to join me in the chat necessarily. We'll just say it as many times as possible. And I knew that I would just be potentially talking to no one, or talking to my mum. But yeah, I love this. All right, Whitey, where do I go now? Am I meant to go through here? Like with the telltale phase, or through here? I'm thinking. You need to tell me where to go. I'm going through here. Wait. Oh, look. Oh my goodness, how did you fit so many things? Oh, it's awful. It's awful. So appropriate though. Look at that. You've got the tree, then you've got the tendrils, the swirling tendrils, plus Hecate, red, yellow crystal, you've got the source crystal, you've got one of the, I've forgotten what the piece is called, the stone that glows. That looks so pretty. I mean, I don't know that I should be calling anything pretty in here, but it so is. Then the skulls and the crystals on the ground. Oh, you did such a good job. And look behind! I see you! Did you clip an armory? Another armory is clipped plus candles. That looks so cool. Whitey said, after this room, go through the other curtain. I will. You have like used every nook and cranny to make something really sinister, haven't you? It's beautiful. Not to mention, we can see there's a window utilized in the background there. Anything in the background to make it look like it extends even further. I love it. Dude, I could never have done this. Like, I say that for a lot of bases, but this in particular, because the vibe is outside of my norm, and the way you make little tiny pocket rooms of stuff is so good. All right, so this is the next room, right? The next curtain. Let's go through. Ah! Oh. I have a little tiny space. It's like a little tiny cell? Is it a cell? Or was that the curtain I went through? Oh, I just realized there's a delay. He said, after this room, go through the other curtain. I did, right? Jump? Oh, do we jump over? Oh! Hey, we go along a path. Oh! You're awesome! It's like I'm in a maze. One that I should be able to find my way through a lot better, though, admittedly, right? Let's just not talk about it, okay? Future Laura would normally be picking on me so hard right now. Jacob said, I don't want to hear it. Radio crackles. 10-4, unit proceed to take the door and windows out? I have no idea what that means. He said, it's okay, darling, no worries. I understand the whole different time zones, but I'm still gonna write you a citation. I'll take that citation, that's fine. Now I know what you mean. Oh, see, again, over my head. All right, so we follow this path. Look, it looks like there's all rooms along here too. So clever. And the vines. I love this. Oh, and then elevated down? This is where we would go down, right? Down to there, I'm assuming, which means, do I jump over the edge, Whitey, and then take the stairs down? Please tell me I'm... Oh my goodness, look at that! Dude, it doesn't matter which way I face. In here, there's always something amazing to look at. You can also see the door where he's clipped the gargoyle through the door at the side there, right? That's only meant for people who come across here. We can also see the statue in the background. Dude! It's so dense! I love it. And more, there's two statues in the background. Look at that. I feel like I'm in like this massively overgrown building. There's three! Massively overgrown, maybe not building, area. And the building is old and full of like pathways and haphazard pieces put in place to be able to let us progress through that are like decaying, like this bridge. Right? It's so cool. Amazing. Oh. The skeletons in here. Crazy. Whitey said, look behind you before going down. Darn it, did I look already? I must admit, there is a delay. So Whitey may be telling me things and I've like rambled on for a minute or two. And at the end of the bridge, this end? Look behind me. We've got the window. We've got the ceiling. It could be the other end of the bridge. Let's do that. Oh, the archway there is so pretty. And the pedestals behind too. Man, that actually looks quite grand an entrance from the outside, doesn't it? I'm not sure if that's what I'm meant to be looking at, but I'm going to wait and make sure YT has... I've definitely seen what he needed me to see. But I love this. The way you've got the gargoyle peeking through there with the vines poking out is just so well done. It's just beautiful. You're so good at this. Right, look. And then we can see Lissa's eyes poking through. Oh, the way it's framed. Like, we could see the autumn leaves when we were down there earlier, but the way it's framed around her face looks amazing. That's beautiful. Dude, I love your brain. I mean, I don't know that I would be trying necessarily to create something this creepy, but you definitely have given me ideas if I ever do. I mean, I do have plans to create a vampire, and I mean, when that happens, I'm gonna be leaning into the dark, creepy stuff, right? Maybe just not as much as you do, because walking through all that ichor blood is so uncomfortable for me, even if it's not real. Oh, I love the way you've got the windows there too. Did they originally come with the arch? You've clipped them, haven't you? He's clipped the winter windows with an arch in the background, which I think is the original window with the red that we can see over here. The one I leapt over to get out here, right? That piece. So clever! Oh, I love your brain. All right. Am I good to, like, pretend I'm going down an elevator? She doesn't want to jump onto it unless I, like, stand further back, does she? But I'm assuming I can jump down now, YT, so I'm going to do that unless you tell me to go back up. And then this is where we would head down, right? This section here with the gorgeous windows. And then we'd end up here. Oh, we get such a better impression by doing it this way, right? Because if we look at it from the way he intended, we see the fence and we can see the grave stones behind there. We also see this first and not Carl Rayner, who is hiding off to the side. Much smarter. This works way better. I love that, because then you would see all of this, and this would be something you discover rather than the first thing that I see. Same to go for Necron, right? Necron's over there hiding as well. I mean, I missed him. Without YT here, I wouldn't have even seen him hiding in there. Thank goodness for you. And then we've got the fence there too. It just looks so good. Jacob said, oh, and to your mum, hello. I'm sorry I missed your message. Oh, that's okay. He said, I know it's late evening on the other side of the pond. I was just teasing Laura. Oh, don't worry. I have very thick skin. That was nothing. Nothing compared to the things Danielle says to me. So that looks so creepy. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to take so many pictures on my way out of here, because we're going to need something awesome for the thumbnail. And I feel like, I mean, unless the chateau is so much more amazing, I feel like this is definitely one we should showcase for the thumbnail. For the thumbnail, because it's so well done. All right. YT said, try to walk to Necron after you're done here. There's a zombie under the stars. Okay. I'm thinking this is the way we get there, right? Because this is the only way that I didn't go before. We've got the fencing there. And I don't know what's that, but that looks creepy and sinister. Like bone? Oh no, it's a floor piece. Then, is that windows? The windows are there too! They look great there. I love this. And I love all the vines. Okay, then we've got the creepy hands of Perpetua coming out there. Very, very, very uncomfortable. This is not fun to walk down. Okay, in real life, I don't know that I actually have claustrophobia, but when I play games, occasionally there's places that make me feel really cramped and uncomfortable. There's like a hallway in one of the load-ins that we play, or when we're doing the initial storyline from 0 to 30, that creep me out. This is on par with that. Like, I feel like it's creepy and yucky. I fell down! Oh my goodness. When I try to get to Necron, I literally fall down. That's so cool, YT! I didn't even see it coming, because the way you've got everything angled makes me think I have more ground to walk along. But no, I do not. Now I'm down. Oh, that's great. That means I'm going to get to the next section. Look at Necron. Now we can see him properly. That's fantastic. What is this? There's like a string? What is this? It disappeared. Is it a glitch? Because look at that. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it's meant to be there or if the game is glitching, because when I turn to a particular angle, you can't see it. So I'm not sure, but that creeped me out for a second there too. I was like, is something hanging? I don't know. But then we've got Necron in front of the autumn tree, which we already know is framing Lissa's face up there. We've got the beautiful windows that work so appropriately in here. I love it. And oh my goodness, there's two of them. Yep, I should have seen him there, but I was too focused on the hands reaching out to me, which is icky. Danielle said, I'm a sweetheart to you, lol. A jagged sweetheart, but still, lol. Yeah, that's the thing. Look, you can't really offend me, guys. If I misunderstand a joke, I will say so. But yeah, you're not going to offend me by teasing. Tease all you like. I find it funny. Junior said, welcome to the Twilight Zone. Apparently so, yes. YT said, fall to the underworld. It's the underworld! Oh, it's gonna get worse, isn't it? It's gonna be worse than where we were. Okay, well, actually, the ground is so pretty. I take it back. This is not worse. Oh, maybe it's a bit worse. He does not look like he had a very nice time here. Maybe that's a warning as well, right? If you go in there until at your own peril, there's one here too. I love the candelabras outside the entrance, though. That looks great. That's beautiful. Danielle said, I think the strings are part of the leaves. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because it disappeared on a particular angle. I'm not sure at all what that was meant to be. Danielle said, Laura can take a joke and sarcasm. Within reason? Within reason? When can I not take sarcasm? The only times I don't take sarcasm is when I don't realize that's what's happening. But yeah, I can definitely take a joke. Especially at my own expense. Frankly, I find it amusing. The better the dig, the funnier it is. I really like how you've got ice walls in here too. Now I'm really, really curious what we're going to see beyond here, because thus far it's been bloody and messy and gross. And going down into the underworld, which is what YT said, makes me think fire and brimstone, and what we have is ice. And look at this, water. Interesting. All right. So let's go through the doorway. Oh, there's a pillar there too. That looks great. You are so good with your placement. I literally could get lost in here so easily. Oh no! I was just talking about how I was glad we're past the blood and we got more blood to walk through, and it's gonna be yucky. Okay, fine. We'll do it. Ew. She's in the blood too. Oh, it's so gross. So gross. Oh, up again? No? Okay, yes. Hello, Etrigan. Are you having... This is not a nice time. Look at the swinging knife blade, whatever we were going to call that. That's not... This is a very sinister location. That looks so cool too. I've got to say your wall choices work really, really well. Even though I don't know why the anti-monitor would be here, it certainly feels like this is a place where people come against some quite dire circumstances and consequences for their very bad actions in life. So, understandable. I really love the bloody walls on the ground. Ow, the plant is so clever too. See, I would never have thought of these things. I feel like when I try to make creepy things, everything ends up too clean cut, too tidy, less messy and less lived in. And I really, really enjoy when I am in a base that someone's created where I can't tell my orientation, right? I don't know which way I'm facing. I just can't find it, because that means they've done a good job of leading me down a path where I can't keep the actual base layout in my head. And at this point, I've kind of lost track of where I am. I think I'm on the bottom level. And I mean, the blood sticking up on the steps and then like it goes down here makes me think the steps are here, but I don't know how I ended up with the steps here. I can't get it in my head that that's the way we're facing, because you've done such a good job of disorienting me. It's fantastically done. Now the blades. Oh, there's multiple blades! I don't like the multiple blades. YT said 2 pathways to choose, 2 different places. The blood traps you like quicksand. Don't get stuck! Oh no, it feels like I'm already stuck by now, right? YT's... Oh. So wait, did I pick one path, or are we coming up to a second path? Ew, no, don't get in the sinky bit. I hate that. I feel like the path is upcoming. I'm not sure, but we're gonna try and avoid getting hit by blades. Oh my goodness, they swing on freaking weird angles. No! Now I'm down the steps again, right down the steps. So presumably in front of me, far across that way, there's stairs that go up on the left-ish. But I could be wrong, I don't know. Also, I'm down in the blood again, and it feels so yucky. Oh, you did so good. It's so awful. I love your brain. I don't know. Oh no, wait, the stairs are going up this side, so the long staircase would be that way. Right? Because this is like a triangle, a corner of steps that goes around the outside. I think? Oh, I don't know. I've lost orientation. Look at, there's a mummified body here too, and the plant again. Oh, it's so well done. You're making me feel uncomfortable, which I think is the point, right? That's exactly what you want when it's a base like this. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. I really love the lamp that you've put there. YT said, yeah, it was 2 doors after the fall. Okay, so after this, we go back to the fall location, and there should be another door to go through. This is how well you've done. I'm lost. You should be so proud. The tree also here, plus the sarcophagus. Very creepy. Oh, with a pentagram. This is evil. Evil. I can't say it the way Multi says it. No matter how hard I try, it's not going to happen. But this looks fantastic. I love the way you've got the coffin there with the eyes, the way you've got the 2 laying down sarcophagus in the background, the upstanding pharaoh ones, the branches, the fire, the cauldrons. Horrible. Oh, it's so, so well done. My goodness. And I can't believe it, but that lamp is so pretty. The one thing in this room that's pretty. Oh, and look at the front of the cauldron too. It's got the horrible face. No. Okay, Danielle said where you got the blood floors would work great in a red lantern room. The blood floors are from Halloween. There's ones that have dripping blood and ones that just are like blood on the floor like this. And you're so right, it would work great for Halloween. Sorry, for red lanterns. I mean, it would work great for Halloween too. Jacob said, she says, I'm a sweetheart to you. Hugs with a bare wire suit, barbed wire suit covered in King Cobra's venom with shock effects upon contact and 10-inch glass shards wrapped around a cactus vine. That seems like I would get injured very quickly, but also that I would likely notice it before any physical contact took place, which means I would run away and be fine. Hopefully. I'd have to be faster than Danielle. If I'm not the one covered in barbed wire, I think I can run faster than her. Oh, so true. Junior said, genius job, YT King. It is. It's brilliant. This is what happens. Every time I look at your guys' bases, I'm always like, yeah, I can't. How do you guys think of these things? You're amazing. And we've got blood drips from the iCore piece on the floor as well, which I think is further down. Yeah, so this one's not dripping, but once we get in here, it is. Also, I really like your choice of the net in there, too. It just gives it more of that claustrophobic feeling. She's down in there again. It's so gross. It's so, so gross. No! She's lost her head. The actual need for me to try and avoid the blades, even though I know my character will survive just fine, is so, so visceral. I'm just so uncomfortable. No! Icky blood, gross, no. It's so much worse when it sinks. Like, standing on top is fine. This feels so yucky. Oh, no, 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 no. So well done. All right, so this is where we fell. So this would be the other door that we can go through, right? The icy door. Now I'm very curious about what's going on in there. Jacob said, the time on these bases is very respectable. The amount of thought and detail, insanely cool. It is so true. There are people who just play DC to collect furniture and build bases, and not saying that YT specifically only does that, but this is so like a testament to how much effort and skill people have. It's beautifully done. Also, so was the last base tour that I did, which was beautifully done by Smooth. And I have to let you guys know, Smooth and Rill are not the same person. I mixed up Smooth's name with Skells, which is Rill. He's got too many characters, but I still think the comparison stands. What Smooth did with that base is comparable to what Rill did with some of his. So they are not the same person, but their base building skill is so, so beautiful, both of them. Let's go through the next doorway. Okay. We want this. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's better in here. Well, still not great, but I mean, I feel safer in this area because I'm not inside quicksand, sinky blood goo. Never mind. This is much better. Also, your armory use is so good. Awesome. I never would have thought also to use the ice pieces for this. This looks great. YT, I read that one. Okay, YT said stand in the fire in the middle of the shoot through. In the middle to shoot through. Wait. No way! Oh, he said there's a room behind the fire also after you leave the room. Double back to fire to get through. Stand in the green fire to shoot through pentagram. Okay, I will. That's next. Oh, look at the pretty dolphins. This room doesn't seem that bad. I mean, we've got like the tree in the background there filling the space. We've got the large trunk with the vines. We've got overgrown and non-overgrown consoles. This is creepier than I thought. Look at that. Originally I came through and I'd already shot this to destruction, but now that this is here, this seems much more sinister than I originally thought. The way you've got Perpetua there too, and your own armory there. He does not look like a very kind person. I can see you've also clipped the bones in there. I really like the purple ones. I don't know, I mean, I know I like purple, but you'd think purple skulls is not something I'd want to see purple utilized for, but no, it looks great. And over this side, oh, we've got a tank! Please don't shoot me. I'm a very nice person. I'm just visiting. I'm not here to stay. But I'm surprised Predator is in here too. That is a really good option. You're so smart. All the ice walls in here really surprise me. You did great. So there's like an ice side and then a fire side. And the fire side, we have to go through the secret thing, which I will go back to. Thank goodness you're here. I probably would have missed something, and I don't want to miss anything because you've done such a good job. Danielle said, lol, you said visceral, and my new red lantern is named Visceral! Oh, no way! We're in sync over here. Especially when we were talking about red lanterns and the blood. You know? Saber, hello, Saberwolf! Saberwolf has given us a wave. Hello! I would wave back, but you can't see me. So maybe I am waving back, you don't know. Oh, the bear there too. Alright. Whitey said, this is my Black Predator build, blessed by IzanamiNoMikoto to fight the alien. Excellent. Is this the alien? I don't know. I just kind of get in awe and try to look at everything because it doesn't matter which way I face. There's something cool. Oh, the Batwing is above us. I was not expecting to see that there. Are we meant to go up here? Oh, look, under the stairs. Oh, romantical things are going on under there. You've even put a window behind them so that we can, like, there's not a single area you haven't thought about when you look in here. Every way we look, something is there for us to see, which is amazing. So, so well done. And then I'm guessing this is here, maybe a deterrent to continue up. I'm not sure, but I feel like we don't go up there and that's, like, meant to be the ceiling or where we stop. I can see above us too, you have put ice, like we've got the bricks over this side. Hang on, can we see them? You can kind of see them in the middle top of the screen there, and then you've got the clouds above there as well. Very, very appropriate. It feels so cold. Like the icy area. This is much better feeling than the other location that felt hot and also gooey, which I don't like. I know YT King said, look under the stairs. I saw! How come, I mean, everything in here seems quite sinister. How come they're able to have a nice romantic moment while everything else is going on? That's why they hid under the stairs. I understand. Smart. Saber said, on Gridlock character was me. On the Grinlock, hang on. On the Grinlock character was me. I don't know what that means. Was there a time that you talked to me on Grinlock? And if so, did I respond? Because I don't remember that character name. But awesome. I mean, I forgot that YT King was Izanami, so I don't know what's going on in my head at the moment, but I'm glad everyone told me that. All right, let's go back this way. And we'll head back to the fire room. I don't want to go through the blood. It's so yuck. You've done such a good job because the yuckiness feeling is so real. No! Run away from the blades! Ah, she's in the goo again. I don't like it. It's so gross. But I mean, that's probably the point. Okay, so here, we're meant to go through the fire. Oh, she doesn't look good when she's consumed with fire, but the green kind of goes all right with this color. And we would go through this pentagram, right? So we go through here. There's a blade! No! Avoid the blade! I feel like he's tricking me. Am I meant to go through the trees? Because it does look like you've used them as the end, but I'm wondering if it goes on further. You need to let me know, YT, if I'm supposed to go all the way through here. But I was not expecting a blade to be there. But I will say, the way that you've got the tree line piece there makes it feel like it goes on for ages, which is really, really cool. YT said 2 shots. Okay, so we shoot through both. This one and that one. Run away! Oh, her legs are gone now. So now she has no head or shoulder and her legs are missing. Oh, this room is... maybe not as... Okay. Every time I think that's not too bad. I'm wrong. I'm so wrong. But it's kind of cool. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, there is so much going on in here. It seems like you've already used up the full 700 slots that you have for furniture pieces in here. How on earth are you getting more in? This is amazing. Okay, we have the blood drippy wall in the background and furniture upside down on the ceiling. You can see also he's put a window in the background there with somebody sneaking through. We have what is that? The phoenix piece on the floor, not the gold one, which frankly I think is appropriate. The gold one I think wouldn't go with the vibe that you've got in here. Everything is kind of dark and grey until you hit the furniture. The piano as well, so pretty. But it seems like it's clipping into this, which seems less pretty. It's just getting darker and darker as we go across. Oh my goodness, we've got Trigon. Look at your armory! Oh, that looks fantastic. Also, I think you have 2 of the tendrils clipped over the top of each other in there, because that seems like more tendrils than is normal, which is amazing. It looks so good. The crystal usage and the skulls too. Also, is that the portal piece with the chains coming through from the Book of the Black? Because I have it, but I haven't utilized it yet, and it does such a good job. Look, you can see the pages in there at each side as well, and then the purple portal. It looks so good. Dude, I love your brain. Whitey said, this is my... Oh, sorry, I read that one. He said 2 shots, yeah, all 700. I am not surprised you used all 700. Frankly, I don't know how you did so well with just 700. Because it's amazing. It's just amazing. Jacob said, alrighty, well, I'ma head out. I'm falling asleep. Oh, I stayed longer than I thought. Laura and Laura's mum, you gals have a great evening/night. Same for everyone in the chat. Oh, thank you, Jacob. I hope you have a good night too and get plenty of sleep. But we also have a cult table. Plus he's clipped the, I can't remember what it's called, the writing table with the raven on it from Halloween. Plus the, darn it, what's the name of those tables where they predict the future? Fortune teller table, plus the Mordu pedestal, plus the Atlantean pedestal with the broken crystal, plus he's got the book pedestal in there. That is a lot of clipping for that unit right there with the candles above it. Also, if you look above, we have the chandelier hanging. I'm so glad it hangs this low because it makes it seem like this is all part of one piece where something creepy goes on. I mean, we can see that we've got the candle piece along the floor as well from Halloween here. And the mystical rune, or whatever the rune pieces are called in medium just underneath there. Or maybe that's the small, sorry. The small piece there as well. It makes it feel like it's all one kind of unit, magical unit. Evil, sinister, magical unit. That's what I'm calling it. And it's such a beautiful piece of clipping. Very, very nice. I also really love the way you've got the crystals and the 2 beings on either side here too. With their wings out. Trigon be angry. Oh, he has the Titan. Is that Raven? Raven banner behind! Makes so much sense. Because of Trigon, I approve. Oh, and you've got the 2 hanging pieces from Halloween too. One with the person wrapped up and one with just the pod. What is happening in here? I don't like this room. I feel like I'm in peril. I mean, I do like the room, but I also am concerned for my character's safety. You've used the wall that projects the red light behind there as well, which looks so, so nice. And we've got another banner on the wall. He looks way too cheerful. Why is he so happy? I don't think it's because of good things. I must admit, it's a small thing, right, to put this piece of shelving here. But that piece of shelving really makes the room feel like cramped and a little bit cluttered. Also used, which is smart too. I also love the mystical bookcases you've used at the back there. And this, I never would have thought this would go well in a sinister feeling location, but it totally does. Also, the colors are mirrored in the pieces behind, because you've got the sphere, the harp, and you've got the music box? I'm not sure what they're called. Behind there as well, all of the same color. And another one of my favorite tables, this one here. What are the eggs? I need information, Whitey! I want to know what is happening in this room. Because the eggs, and then all of this, like, clipped piece together here, plus all of this, leaves me just very, very much concerned to a very high degree. That's what it does. And, oh, this is the fire pit piece as well, right? With the green smoke coming through. That looks amazing. The way you clipped it in so that the green smoke or fire coming out of it is on the crystal too. Just beautiful. Oh, I've got a raven on the ceiling too. It's so creepy. All right, then it gets interesting. It's like a triple clipped bed over here. Black, red, black. It's perfect for jumping on the bed. Lots of jumping space. Also really, really appropriate fireplace. I love that too. What you've put above the fireplace is really good too. We've got the Lamort card, then he's got the banner, and the telltale eye is peeking through at us, which is so, so creepy. It's really smart that you've used these windows or screens behind as well, because it gives a real sense of depth, like this goes on much, much further. And honestly, I wouldn't have known that's the wall without you having put that there, because I have lost, even though before we went to the ice section and I paid attention to where the staircase was, I've lost my way again. So it's beautiful. And the phoenix piece on the floor here too. And money! What's he been doing? Is he doing evil things to people for the purpose of monetary gain? Is he making deals with the devil? That's what I feel like is going on in here. David said, we just finished story time with the dogs. Oh, that's a lovely. Oh, does that mean it's bedtime? At least bedtime for the dogs, I think. David said it was good. We've been reading a good book. Oh, that's nice. It sounds so relaxing. I love that. I haven't sat down and read a book in quite a long time. YT said, I forget the names of a lot of things. Lol, I think it's Monster Egg Trio. Yes, I think it's Monster Egg Trio too. But I'm more curious about what are they in here for? Is it because they're the raven's eggs, or are you hatching something? Are you using things as sacrifices? Because that's what this kind of makes me think. And all of this. The skull doesn't help. I'm very curious about what it's for. But yeah, also the monster, whatever eggs they are, the ones that are gold are so, so pretty. I think the gold might be phoenix and the purple might be monster. I'm not sure. But they're so pretty, the glowy gold ones. Oh, YT said there's bats in the trees? Evil! It's Izanami Witch's lair. Oh! Sorry, Izanami's witch lair. Well, that makes sense. That explains all of the skulls and pentagrams and all of the things, doesn't it? Yuck! Oh, look at the way you've clipped that too. I don't know if this is the vibe you were going for, but because you have that building inside of the base section of the pearl piece, which I think is called a cancer lamp, it looks like there's vines growing through it. I don't know if it's meant to, but because of the rest of this building, that's what it looks like. That is very, very nice clipping there too. I'm curious if I'm meant to go through here, but I mean, this looks like the location where Izanami is discarding people. Just a little bit, which is very gross. Look at that. Oh, the eyes are behind, and the window. Darn it, you do such a good job. And look, Johnny Quick has had met his demise yet again. I have seen many vases where he has met his demise. Also love the cauldron. What did you put inside the cauldron to give it that gold bit in the middle? Is that an egg? Or one of the pedestals? I'm not really sure. But that looks so cool too. I love your brain. You are so, so good at this. These pieces clipped together is really smart too. You've got the pentagram doorway, plus you've got the anniversary doorway that has the electricity running through it. The way you've clipped it, we only see like the little bits of electricity at the top and slightly to the side there. I love that. It seems like it could be malfunctioning in some way. Is that the intended purpose? I'm not sure. Or, you know, you don't go through it unless you have done all of the things you need to go through it, because this person, again, has met their demise. I feel like there's a lot of death in your base. Right? Just a lot of death. YT said, a light thingy from the Black Adam run. Okay, so that's what that is. A light thingy. Excellent. Now we know. All right. Did you say go through? Yeah, I saw it pop up just as I was like, let's go through the doorway. So very nice. But I mean, I feel like if I go through the doorway, this could happen to my character. My character's gonna be safe, right? And there's another ghost. I mean, the ghosts, it's kind of funny that as soon as I see ghosts, I'm a little bit happier because they're so cute. Para! Hello, Para said, that imposter Johnny deserves all his alternate demises with a buffoon. A buffoon, I say! Well, I mean, he has met it yet again. If he just came up with a better name for himself, I would feel more bad about it. YT said, yeah, dark and gloomy, everything in this base. Yeah. Well, it's if that's the vibe you're going for, you hit the nail right on the head. It's beautiful. Let's go through the evil creepy door. It's like a horde of so many things. I feel like this is like the treasury. Is it? Oh, it's got pretty flowers. Oh, it's so pretty. Every room, though, has skulls and evil and creepiness. How am I supposed to pick a favorite? I gotta say, I know it's a simple thing, but the blood being something that my character gets stuck in. I love that. I think that's so clever, and I hate it. It feels so uncomfortable for me, but man, it does such a good job. I love it. It's a love-hate relationship with the blood. All right, we have a... Oh, wait, this is the pharaoh. There must have been the queen ones over on the other side, the pharaoh sarcophagus there. Then we've got, like, a large array of... what are these pieces called? It's not... It starts with an R, and I've forgotten the piece name. I'm so sorry, guys, but I mean for the piece on the far right there with the wings. The two pieces you can see glowing in the back there, which is the stone and the skull. All of these are part of a particular set that I've forgotten the name of. It starts with the letter R. I'm going blank, but I love the way you've used these in here because they look expensive, and they also look like they're glowing with everything else in this room that's glowing, which is really, really appropriate. You also have... Oh, there's one on the left there, too. It's also really cool how you've got the hand coming out with the candle in the cauldron. That's cool clipping there too. And the owl and the surfboard with, I mean, his very, very cheerful face in there. I love the way you've got the skulls and everything down on the ground too, because now I'm like curious about what exactly this person seems to value, which seems to be death. Things that are dead and things that are shiny. The pearl being used up here as well with the crab piece, and you can see Lissa in the background on either side there. I mean, it may not be meant to feel like it goes on for longer than it does, but it totally feels like that, even though I know there's a wall there. You give such a sense of depth, and I absolutely love it. I need to practice that, because I feel like it's very obvious. No, even if I was trying, I don't think I would. Then I really love your armory there with Lissa. Look at that. The style on your character right next to her, and the colors so appropriate in here. And then all of the crystals as well. And I think this piece at the bottom called a cistern. I can't remember what it's called, which is a weird name, but I think that might be what it's called. That looks so great too, the way you framed everything with that. Dude, the only thing pretty in here is the cherry blossoms. And maybe some of the crystals are pretty, but the way that you've put them in with other things, like skulls, maybe not so pretty. Lucy said, well, of course, Izanami is the Japanese goddess of creation and death after all. Yep, understood. But still, this base is... I mean, maybe that explains a lot of the branches and trees and things. But this base is so creepy. Like, so well done. I could never. I just could never. You're amazing. Danielle said, okay, what is the name of that gold crystal? I need those for my golden lantern. The gold crystal as in this one here? The large yellow crystal? Gold. I don't think I see anything else that could be close to a gold color. If it's this one, I'm pretty sure it's just called large yellow crystal. You can also get a smaller version of it. If it's something else that I'm not seeing, then I apologize. I'm not sure which piece it is. But you can get those large crystals in multiple colors, and you can get a small version as well that just has the single crystal on its own. And yeah, you could get red, you can get black. I think there's green, blue, and yellow as well. But... very pretty. The crystals, not the rest of the vibe. The vibe is dark and creepy. Danielle said, don't look like a yellow crystal. I mean, he's got a lot going on in here, but that's what that piece is there. That's the yellow one. It might be looking more gold because it's up against some other pieces that have like a brownie tinge to them, or right up against the gray of the wall. I'm not sure. But, man, he's done a great job in here. Oh yeah, YT said, yeah, yellow crystal. Yep, there we go. So it is yellow, it's just looking cooler because it's in this space. YT said, IzanamiNoMikoto's last form room, aka the final boss room. And look, it's creepy and horrible. Is that the demonic visage face, or did you use something else for the green glowing eyes? You look so cool. I feel like we need to see all of his styles at some point, right? It's just so good. Oh. Danielle said, oh, it's yellow, just looked more gold. Must be the lighting from other objects. Yeah, I must admit, the glow that you've got going on in this base, all over the base, but particularly in this room as well, does kind of make the colors stand out to a higher degree and makes it hard to tell exactly what the colors are. Which I think is maybe not the intended purpose, but I think it makes it look really, really impactful. It's just so beautiful. You know, for a creepy, horrible base. The tendrils as well. Dude, you have so many pieces in here that are amazing. I have to pick a favorite room. How am I going to pick a favorite room? I mean, for vibes, The sinking into the blood is definitely one of my favorite things in here. I hate it so, so much, which is just a testament to the fact that it's such a good job. And it feels like my character is trapped whenever we get in the blood that's sinking, right? So, oh, wait, shoot twice, and careful not to get chopped. It's because it happens like as I'm going down suddenly, and I feel like I'm kind of trapped in it. And I love that feeling, but I will say, for my favorite thing you've done in here, this is a very simple thing compared to everything you've done all over this base. So I don't know where I could pick my favorite space. I mean, I really find the stars on the ceiling beautiful in the first section, but I don't think that's a reason to like that space either. I don't know. Ah, I gotta remember everything that's through here. Ah, no! Chopping off bits and pieces of my character. So then we'd go up, right? Up here. Okay. I gotta remember everything I saw. Oh, no, I went down too fast. Because, there was a section up here that I really liked too and thought was really well clipped. Come on, up and through, up and through, up and through. She's stuck. Maybe we go over Perpetua's arm? Okay, that helped. There we go. So this section here, I thought looked really, really good too. But I will say, you've done quite a few sections where you've got all of this clipping going on, and I think I like all of them equally. They're all so, so well done. I think this is just the first one that when I went down this staircase the way you intended, this was really impactful when you see that on your way down. So I think that might be my favorite location, but it's so hard because YT, you've done such a good job and there's so many locations in here that I love. So I don't know. It's hard to choose. And I don't say that often. Usually I know my favorite space like very, very easily. This is the first time, I think, where I'm confused about my choice. Oh, and it does help we've got the zombies climbing out, right? That's a really, really uncomfortable feeling for me looking at those. So that definitely helps make this one a little bit more impactful than the rest. I just love it. I just love it. Danielle. Oh, I read that one. Oh, Onyx said Phoenix Egg Trio. Correct. Phoenix Gold Monster Purple. Oh, thank you. I wasn't 100% sure on that. So thank you for confirmation on that one. Whitey said can I pull up and let you see them at each armor? Oh, at each armory. I mean, how much time do I have? I don't know how well I would go getting through both of your bases if we do that as well. But, I mean, if you want to pull up and showcase them, maybe we do a separate stream for your other base. And we just focus on this one today and look at your styles. Because, honestly, I do want to see your styles. Like, they look so, so fantastic on here. And that's without us being able to see skin and hair. Which, admittedly, probably most of them we're not going to see hair and we're going to see skin. Only if at all. But they're going to look so much better on your character than they do on an armory. So, up to you. I'll let you decide. If you do want to come and showcase your styles, I would love to see them, but we might keep it to the one base and then do the next base the next time, which doesn't mean I'm skipping it. It just means I'd be doing it very, very next one, just because I'm very aware of how much time I have to do this and I don't want to go over and miss out on seeing anything, because I love seeing these things and it's so good. I'm gonna head closer back to the door again too. Look at the vines underneath are so impactful too. You did such a good job. I love your brain. It's amazing. Now, can I get that way? No. Just to make it tricky for my character to get through. Hang on. Further up here. It's so, so dense. Which, honestly, I love it, but I'm having a hard time navigating it. Okay, there we go. So then back in here. Oh, no, this was so good, too. This is my new favorite. This is my favorite room. Because I just really appreciate the way you've done the colors, the way you've used pieces that I never would have, and this back section too. I take it back. This is my favorite room. Even though it's horrible and creepy. It's just so, so well done. I feel like we should play the organ again, right? Oh, wrong button, Laura. This one. Oh, it's so cool. Oh. Right? Junior said scary good. Yes, it is. It's hard to find the right words when something is creepy and dark and everything, and I absolutely love it. I'll often go, it's so beautiful. Meaning that the way that it's done is so skilled, not that it's actually beautiful. Whitey said, yeah, the two predators in the front came to hunt the Zamoran predator, ran into IzanamiNoMikoto in the cathedral Esmeralda, And she got killed by the 2 dragons. Oh no, outside Lucia is trying to get Necron. That is a beautiful narrative, or a horrible, scary, creepy narrative that works brilliantly for your base. I can't lie, I just love it. You're so skilled. And I can honestly say I could never create something like this. Now we get into the creepy blood again. It's so icky and muggy down here, I don't like it. Alright, I think I've got in my head the paths though now that we've gone through and you've actually explained to me where to go, YT. Oh, see, this is horrible too. The reaction I had when I got to this room was like, ugh! Like, I recoiled because of the hands from the ground and the walls, the blood on the floor. Like, I know it's not going to reach out and grab me, but you know how you just get a feeling about it? That's the feeling. I love it. Hello, kittens. Are you going to fight again? They're just chilling now. Now you're friends, are you? Before you were all destructive, making it so I had nothing to look at on the floor, and now you're just chilling. Fine. Fine, if that's what you want to do. It's just so much. This must have taken you ages. It's also, like, we're just walking through it, right? But when you actually go to build a base like this, and you're putting pieces in so tightly knit, the layering is tricky. And to go in and grab a piece that's already clipped inside of other pieces to get it in the right location is often something where you have to zoom right in, grab that piece, and adjust it, guessing where is the right location, place it, and zoom back out again to have a look. Because once you've picked up a piece, you can't zoom in or out. You're stuck at that place. So, I mean, this took a lot of time and skill, particularly because some of the areas are so tightly packed and clipped over the top of each other. It's a beautiful job. YT said, I can show you the builds later, no problem. Didn't know you were doing both bases. I just woke and was scrolling YouTube and saw you streaming. Once again, YouTube didn't give me a notification. I know. Guys, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about notifications not working appropriately. If you do want to see all my content, best I can do is say, please do the subscribe-y thing and the little bell icon, and hopefully it will let you know then. But I don't... Oh. The dog ghost clearly wanted all the attention, but I have no control over whether or not it functions correctly. And with base tours, I can't give you a schedule for them. Later down the track, once we've moved house a little bit, maybe I can schedule them a little bit better and plan my time around them rather than doing everything I need to do and then all of a sudden coming up with time to be able to do a stream. But yeah, I can't notify very easily, which is a little bit tricky because I know people who have created the bases would probably like to be there to see it during the stream. But it does mean the video will be up on YouTube and you will be able to go and look at it afterwards as well. And honestly, they're so fun. It's so much fun. But yeah, I do also have plans to, in the future, have streams where we look at people's styles, because I absolutely love looking at people's styles, and I know Iconic does a lot of it, but a lot of people have a progression of their character, and their armories are relevant to the narrative they have for that character, and I like all of that. It's something I did with Superman. He showed us all the different styles that he had on his character, where he's pulling it from, why he's chosen those pieces, and was able to explain. That is something I really enjoy. So Izanami, if you're up for it at some point, I would love to do that. Also, do you prefer YT or Izanami or anything else? Because I'm going to try and keep track and have one name that I call you instead of both. Because up until this point in the chat, I call you YT, and then in-game I call you Izanami. It probably confuses me more than anyone else, but you know. Danielle said, King, a suggestion. The part where the player is supposed to shoot through the floor to drop down, put the cat there to destroy it and force the player down. It depends if the cat's in the mood to destroy things, though. You know, we might end up with a situation where it doesn't do what it's meant to do, like it did before. See, look at the ceiling, so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, I like it so much. David said, I got a notification on my phone is why I was able to watch on my phone right away. See, some people do get the notifications. I mean, it happens to me. I have notifications on for most of the YouTubers that I do watch that are DC related. I think there's only one who I didn't have the notifications on for. I don't remember. Oh, it's I am ad because he does other content as well, rather than just DC. So I'm trying to get notifications for my DC stuff, but I go across to his channel and check. So, yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's the one where I turned them off. But it's notifications. You can do like all things, or you can do some. I have it set to some for that particular YouTuber. But I don't get the notifications. Multiverse will do a stream and a live, and I don't get the notification for that. And he and I know each other pretty well, and I'm on his channel sometimes, you know, and I don't get those. So it's very weird the way YouTube works, and I don't think it works perfectly at all. YT said it took me a while, just had to wait for events to get things. Yeah, this was my second completed base. Chateau Elan is my first brain baby. Oh, good, that's where we're going next. He said I got 3 more completed. One is 85% done. Last one form is epic. That's wonderful. I'm really glad to see you were able to get a lot of base pieces, especially now with the event base pieces being so pricey. It's a little bit harder for people who are doing majority base building to actually get the pieces that they need to make their bases look the way they want as quick as they want, because it takes forever to grind for the pieces. So I'm really glad you were able to get these pieces, because dude, it's amazing. Oh, YT said you can call me Either. Okay, from now on, YT's name is now Either. So Either, no. YT said on the floor part is a trap trying to walk to Necron. Yes, yes. It's an instant drop to doors. I do the alt shuffle. Yeah, so when I walked towards Necron, I fell before I even got to Necron. I had to fly up to show Necron. So absolutely I dropped. Like straight away. I know, YT. Don't be telling me to call you Either, because that's going to be your new name from now on if that happens. All right, beautiful. Now, I have no idea of teleporter location inside of YT's base. So what we will do is I will walk back to my base and we'll use my own teleporter and go across to YT's other base, which is Chateau. So let's do that, or Chateau Elan. So let's head home. We're going to... Which one? Arkham. We're going to Arkham. Now you guys see my other base names. One of them is called Showcase Base. That's just where I showcase different items when we have a new event drop. It is because it has good lighting and not a lot of furniture in there. And then the other one is one that I'm building. So it's not even close to ready yet. And this one's just my normal home base that has like a bunch of random furniture in it. All right, let's go to YT's next base. I'm hoping we get just a little bit less creepy vibes in this one, because I'm a little bit all creeped out, you know? Because it was so overwhelmingly good. This really makes me, maybe nervous isn't the right word, very, very much aware of what my bases actually look like, and apprehensive to put them out on YouTube until I have improved them, because there's no way what I do compares to some of the people's bases that I've toured. The amount of pieces that are clipped together to get the vibe that they want, the different style pieces they use in their armory, I am in awe a lot of the time, and particularly people who have been on DC longer than me, using pieces I've never even seen before, people who have awareness of how to clip things in different bases because they have different surfaces that will take pieces. You guys are amazing, and I feel inadequate by comparison. You know what I mean? So I'm more apprehensive about showcasing my bases until I think they're up to a higher level caliber. But the problem is, they're not going to be, because I have a problem with everything being symmetrical and tidy, and they don't feel lived in. My clipping is not as good as you guys, and frankly, YT, that was beautiful clipping. Every single armory section where you have your character in there, beautiful. So beautiful. Danielle said, yes, some Lantern Wall banners are very expensive for what they are, but I need so many, exactly, since Spectrum Lantern Core and Villain Lantern Cores accept every Lantern type. Exactly, you're going to need them. All right, I see. I'm looking at the chat. I'm just going to turn until I see gray. Is that gray? It's kind of gray. We're going to leave the camera there, and I should zoom in, right? Okay, that's where I'm going to go from. I'll just finish on the chat, though. Danielle said, and the own base items are way beyond what I could or would pay for of those items. Yeah, they really, really up the prices on things. Like a lot, these developers, and I don't know why, because to my mind, it doesn't increase how much gameplay we try to do to get the pieces. It deters people from bothering, because they're not going to get as many pieces as they'd like. They have to go on multiple alts to try and get everything, and where they were able to get a bunch of them before, they now no longer are. So I don't know. For me, it's a deterrent. I don't know if I'm the majority, though. Yeah, YT said item prices are crazy, especially in the broker. That's true. Especially now that we don't have to put a mandatory deposit that removes immediately. We can put one that removes after sale. People are putting things in there for more expensive prices, even though they don't have the down payment, because once it sells, the down payment comes out then. So things are going up and up in price, particularly on the US server. David said, I'll be playing the spring seasonal on 3 characters because I need 3 sets of elf ears. Well, maybe 4. Yep, my Arisia character doesn't have elf ears yet. It's something that I need to get for her. And a couple of my other characters as well need elf ears, so I understand. I also have like an addiction to the spring furniture pieces. All of the plants are so pretty. I love it, so I need to play through that event quite a bit. It's the main one that I need, and it's also one where my mom has a few things that she needs, so we try our best to play through the events and things, but I will admit, sometimes I get a bit tired and I need to break from playing DC a little bit, so I will take days off or not do a particular progression on that day, particularly on this account where I buy out most things to showcase it for you guys. So I'll take that little bit of a break, and then I don't get as many pieces as I potentially could have. Particularly at the moment with moving house, that makes it even more tricky to be able to get everything I need, so we're just gonna have to see how spring goes. All right. Whitey said thanks. I'm not sure what that is for, but maybe something to do with Crisis. I don't know. But we're going... I'm going to look up at the screen now, and we're going to have a look at this base that is very noisy. Oh! Oh, I did not turn the... I turned the screen... I have no idea. Should have been this way? I don't know. I'm in the middle of it, so I wouldn't have... There's no way that I could have kept it so I didn't see anything. Wow! Look how many pieces! Dude! It's so many! He's got like posters on the wall. I love the way you've got them symmetrical too. You've got Cersei versus Wonder Woman on the side there, which is very, very appropriate. Then you can also see on this side he's got 2 large posters, 1 small, 2 large posters, 1 small. I like that so much. I've never thought to put the small ones overlapping. I'm going to steal that idea. I love that idea. Also, you've got a console on the right-hand side that is a back computer. Left-hand side has the console that's already included in the base. And you've put a really pretty curtain over it. I love these curtains. Anything black and purple and dark, really, isn't it? Then look how many pieces you've collected. It's like a collection area with all different things. Oh, look at Batman over there. Who's on this side? Who's on this side? Oh, you've got 2 on this side. The symmetry has ended here.
Doing?
I'm chilling. What are you doing? Where is he? He moves around, so I got no idea where he's gone. Ambush bug. Oh, there. Hello. Is this your... This is where he lives, apparently. The way that you've got the 2 sides blocked off with these as well is really nice because it makes it so we don't see the tech as much and we get, like, this environment a little bit more strongly, which is cool. This I wasn't expecting to see. Is it Horus is the right-hand side? Jackal. What's the Jackal one on the left? I don't remember, but he's got 2 Egyptian statues there, plus a gargoyle, plus plants that are palm trees, very appropriate for all of the sand. Right? And also, I love the way you've got the vehicle on in the center and to the side there, and then the plant on that side. I don't know. I look at this and think it's gonna like attack. There it goes. See, I knew it. I knew it. But I like the pieces you've got in here. It seems like a display room a little bit, you know? That also houses Ambush Bug, because I feel like he lives in here, and then he comes out and plays here. Danielle said, I need the water floors for my Blue Lantern wing. Oh yeah, from the seasonal, so that will be worth the grind. Absolutely. You'll have the blue, I mean the blue and the red ones are very similar. You'll be able to have Red Lantern and Blue Lantern ones. That's a very good idea. David said 2 sets because I have to... Oh, sorry, 2 sets because I have 2 characters that have a Shadow Lass of the Legion of Superheroes. 1 character for Chameleon Boy and Legion, and 1 for my villain. I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm probably in a minority, and David's probably with me on this, though, but I would really love if the next content that we received had something to do with Legion of Superheroes. I doubt it very much. Like, I'm only mildly hopeful. I think there's a higher probability of it being Lantern still, or going over to Kryptonians and Superman, but I would love that. Some of the characters that I've heard about from my brother and a couple that I've looked up sound so fun, and I would love to see it, but I doubt it so much. Lucy said Poison Ivy and Swamp Thing are base NPCs for spring seasonal. I'm calling it here. Let's see if you're right. I would not be surprised if we got one of them. I'd be surprised if they gave us both in one sitting, though. I do think that's unlikely, but I wouldn't say you're wrong. We've got like a palm tree, surfboard, and towels all here in front of a pillar, which looks very nice. I also have noticed that you've got the projector here, so I feel like this is a pathway that we're meant to take. This is a pathway we're meant to take, and that's a pathway, maybe. Right? Just maybe. That's like a little bit sneaky, that one. But we can get through without anything stopping us, so I feel like we can go that way. It also feels like I'm at a beach, which I think is definitely the intended purpose. Also, the chandelier looks really, really good. Oh, with cherry blossom. It's a cherry blossom chandelier. It's so pretty. Ah, I love the cherry blossom flowers. I'm not really a pink person, though, but I will say I love them. I don't know why. Oh, at our new house, as far as I know, the tree in the front yard is a cherry blossom tree. Maybe not the same as this cherry blossom tree, maybe an Australian version, but it's so pretty. I can't wait for spring to have a look at what the flowers are like. You also have more computer screen and 2 posters and 2 windows on the wall, one of them being the clock window, which frankly I really like this window too. Basically all of the windows I really enjoy. Alright, so then which way are we meant to go? Hang on, let's see if Izanami has said anything, or YT, or either. Oh, Andy! Andy said, hey girl, how's it going? It's 3 a.m. but I'm staying to watch your live stream. Oh, thank you, Andy.
Why did you place that there?
You should sleep though. 3 a.m. my dude. But it's lovely to see you. We're just having a look at some of YT's bases, and they're very, very good. Danielle said, ooh, Poison Ivy definitely going to be in a cage in the League Hall prison. Oh, yes. Very appropriate. Unless they give a Swamp Thing first. Who knows? David said, now I've got my Nova Herald of Galactus and Jean Grey Phoenix styles. I'm working next on the heroic version of Superboy Prime in the comic books now. I haven't seen Superboy Prime in the current comics, so I don't know what his style looks like. But I look forward to seeing, because you always do such an accurate job, David. I'm always impressed. YT said, yes, Ambush Bug stays in his RV. He talks too much. Hey! Some people like when people talk too much, okay? It's just basically the entire thing that I do on my channel. So, you know, it's not an insult, it's a compliment. Ambush Bug talks the right amount. No, actually, I'm going to be honest, he annoys me too. But on the bright side, if Ambush Bug is annoying me, I can just leave. And on the bright side, if I annoy you, you can just leave. Lucy said, he's in the walls. He's in the walls? Who's in the walls? Oh, hang on. YT said, fly up at Sigil if you go outside. Okay, when I get to the Sigil, I'll remember to fly up. I will go outside. I'm going to go everywhere. So, David said there's an absolute version of the Legion that was corrupted into working with Darkseid. Interesting. We could free them from... I feel like maybe if you pitch this, they're more likely to listen to you than me. I don't think they know me. Oh, YT said the blast Batman door to enter the inside. Okay, so this one first is where we're heading. Good to know. Also, I did notice the shark and the buckets underneath. That's very yucky, but appropriate. Let's go. Yay! Oh! That's so clever. He's got the curtain pieces clipped with the vines. I love that. And the way the grass starts to grow here too. Oh, is it going to be like spring in there? I don't know. Let's not get my hopes up, okay? If we expect spring and there's no spring, then we have sad Laura, and that's not pleasant for anybody. He also has the archway clipped there too. I love this. This is really well done. Never would have thought to use the curtains that way. Let's go through. Actually, we can probably walk through. Yes, we can. Oh, we walk right into tech. Okay. I want the camera to not end up going through things. There we go. Oh, look, it's like all watery. And there's a boat. Oh, I like it. Look how overgrown that doorway looks too. That is very nice. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a fly up so we can look downwards so I'm not getting things turning invisible, hopefully, as we go through. We've got... Oh, it's like you have a collection of trophies, right? We've got all these different posters that you've received. We've got statues and things. It's so cool. It's like a trophy lair. Look at that. It's so pretty. Oh, my goodness. There's too many things to look at. Okay. Let's start on our left and work our way around. We have pillar with trees and vines, statue, and then the sand castle, right when we get back to the land again, which is appropriate because obviously we wouldn't have a sand castle just in the water. With the banner behind it, we've got the poster on the wall, and then we've got this bat signal up here and a doorway. I'm assuming we go through there at some point too. Also, I have noticed you've got the same banner each side of this doorway too. It feels like this is meant to be seen like kind of like this. So we can see them both together with the doorway, which I really like too. Then, oh, you put technology under there. That's clever too. A little bit of old tech on the wall underneath the stairs and a doorway as we get up to this section of the stairs. So another way to go, I assume. Or it's blocked off on purpose. But on the bright side, YT is here to talk us through it. We have, oh, geez, a giant T-Rex in front of a boat. And the tree line. The tree line has been utilized beautifully all along here, we can see, to give it that extra depth. And makes me wonder about what's behind it. It also says no swimming. Is that to avoid this giant... Is he an amphibious form of creature? I don't know. Maybe he's representing something else. What is he? Or is he meant to be the T-Rex? I don't know. We also seem to have... Like, I saw the banner over there of Starfire. We've got Teen Titan banners running through. You can see here. It also, is this meant to be a place where we have a party? Because we have a DJ booth right here with a microphone and a surfboard. Beach party, right? It's even got like the sand underneath. Oh, there we go. YT said it's Izanami's party area. I was right. It's a party. This section in the middle, dance floor? I'm wondering if this is meant to have been a disco ball that has fallen? Because you've got the piece there, right, at the top, where it looks like it would have attached to the ceiling, and then it's clipping through this piece, which, I mean, could that have been a chandelier originally, or a disco ball? I don't know. And this seems to be either a stage or a dance floor, because you've got the speakers on either side that we can see. You've clipped pieces together, and this ends up being like a floor over the top of this edge piece, which is another table. It looks like some kind of a stage. Or a dance floor, or what did you say? Dance stage. Dance stage, both. It is both. Excellent. So that is where we dance. Yay! Do we have something we can activate for music? Oh, and we have a mother box just floating around, you know. As you do. This doesn't activate, does it? No. I'm curious if... Oh! Music, music! Yes! No! I grabbed water balls. No. Water bombs? Water bombs. Hey! And then we dance. Yay! Oh, I love that you actually put music in there. That's beautiful. Perfect. All right, then another statue. I love the way you put it right in the middle there, so it's right behind this section too. Oh, camera, yep. Right behind this section. It makes it very, I don't know, it seems very central. Also, the walls that you've got up there are really good too. It blocks off that section entirely. Oh, guys! YT, your ceiling! Look at that. It's so beautiful. He's got the Starfield window, one of my favorite ceiling pieces, and he's covered the ceiling with all of this cherry blossom. Dude! Do you want to maybe do my base? Because that's so pretty. I love it, with the chandelier in the center there as well. It's so well done. It's beautiful. Dude, you're so good. I don't know how you ended up with that many pieces, because at this stage, this seems like more than just passing it to your other character. I feel like you were Quarks, getting a whole bunch of Quarks and just buying a bunch of them, or potentially playing the broker game. Because, man, there's so many, and they look so, so great. YT said, yeah, I can work on your bases. I'll come back and it'll be full of blood. It's beautiful. I know, David said, look, there's a squishy. I saw him. I was waiting till I got over here, but look, it's little squishy. Hi, squishy. He's dancing, semi-dancing. He was joining in with the music. Too bad he can't get up on the dance floor. Then I'd have a dance partner, you know? I know GamerX Andy said this base looks great. It really does. He's done a fantastic job, and this one is really fun. The other one was really creepy. It's like completely different vibes. Look, we've got a barbecue area, I'm assuming. It seems like it would be barbecue. I know it looks like a full kitchen piece, but it is really. It's got a fridge and everything too. But look, we can sit out here and eat. Darn it, I'm so hungry. Have I even eaten today? I had like 12 crackers and dip. I haven't actually had a meal. Oh no! Mom, after this we're having a meal. I'm hungry. But this looks... And, oh, I don't know how many of you remember when I was, like, obsessed with rustic rolls. We haven't had them in a very long time because they were out of rustic rolls for a while. And also the price of the ham that I put on them went up by an insane amount. But we got some more. So I'm gonna have rustic rolls. That's my dinner. Rustic rolls! Ricky said, when is the next episode? We don't have a date yet, as far as I know, unless something has happened since the last time I looked. Best bet is to watch out for the YouTubers who are part of the Creator League. So Metanite and Greg seem to be quite on it. DarkHorus, Supermann both on it as well. So if you do want to find out when things are dropping, usually they are the first port of call. They know before we know. Potentially also if the developers do a live stream, sometimes they let slip different dates and things like that. But at this stage, we don't have a date for the new episode. But honestly, with Aftershock already having hit, I'm hoping it's coming relatively soon because I'm really, really tired of Lucia. No more Lucia. Ricky is asking, where do you get the mushroom from? The mushroom dude, whose name is Squishy, because I have named him this, is from the spring event. You get him from the vendor. He's so adorable! And he spins around and makes like little sparkly noises. I don't know how a noise can be sparkly, but it totally is. He's just so cute. I want to fill my base with him. It'll be Squishyception. Too many of them. Oh, it's like an outdoor... I don't know if this is what you meant for this to be, but it's like he's got a little TV, right? And a bed that's underneath the staircase with trees above. It makes me feel like it's a canopy bed with like actual real-life trees above. So pretty. And is that Batman? Batman's symbol on the wall there too with a campfire. Oh, I love it. Is it sad if that's my favorite location in here so far? It helps that Squishy is close by, right? He can chill out with me and watch stuff in a nice comfy bed with junk food and rustic rolls. Because he can't get up on the dance floor, but he can chill out on the bed. That would be great. Lucy said, oh my dad, when did the poll Aricia was in the lead and now after the last base 2 Spidey is in the lead? I told you guys, I was so sure it would be Spider-Man in the top 2 at least. Because I know he's a favorite character of people. Like, he's one of my favorite Marvel characters, too. It's a very common favorite. So I had a feeling that would happen. I'm so sorry for anyone who wanted me to play Aricia. I know that that's a rarer one for me to play. But it does mean if Spider-Man is in this poll and he wins, the next US poll, he will not be in it. I removed the ones that I've played recently so that we keep it fresh. So maybe Aricia will win against other ones at some point. I don't know. I mean, if it gets down to the crunch and we need to do, like, polls with only 2 characters in it at some point, I might do that too, because I will eventually run out of characters to rotate through, unless we want to start repeating them. Whitey said, I ran a lot of alts during the events. I've only been playing DC since the ending stretch of Cursed. Oh, really? That's later than me. My dude, you put so much effort. I feel for DC because the base building and the armory styles. Yeah, oh, sorry, armor styles. I agree with you. I love the base building. I love the armory styles that we can do. I love the fact that this game is very versatile in that you can play in a group, play by yourself. You can do bases if you want. You can do styles if you want. You can do amazing builds with different loadouts now as well with the iconic abilities and stuff. It's such a fun game and can be used in many different ways, which is really fun. And honestly, you've done an amazing job. I do want to organize, once I've moved house, a way to showcase people's styles. Because you guys do amazing styles, and at the moment the only way we showcase them really is through my Discord, and I love seeing it, but it's not the same as seeing it 3 dimensions in game and in a live stream where other people can join us, right? We find a location and look at everything. That would be so much fun. Andy said, how's everything going with your new home? I don't know yet. We're still waiting for the settlement date. So at the moment, all we're doing is prepping at this end until settlement day. Once the settlement goes through and we've gone for our last inspection to make sure, you know, the owners didn't break anything, which I doubt they will, that's when we start to move across there. And believe me, I will be talking about it because I can't help myself. I'm a rambler and I talk fast and still manage to talk forever. So when that happens, you guys will know because I won't be able to shut up. But the main thing I'm really looking forward to is that we're going to have enough space for different things to be out that haven't been, like my piano. I love my piano. I haven't played it in nearly 2 years, I think now, or maybe just over 2 years, and I miss it. I would go and play it every couple of days, and I love my piano and I miss it. So I'm really glad to know that will be happening. But yeah, don't worry. As soon as we're moving across, you guys will not have to ask me, how's it going? Because I won't shut up. Lucy said, after I said Spidey should be winning, seeing how he got a new movie trailer released, absolutely astonishing. No, I should say amazing or even spectacular. Everyone's listening to you, Lucy. You just keep predicting things and everyone's like, oh yeah. And then that's exactly what happens. You've got to start predicting some cool things. Could you predict that I become a millionaire? Because that would be really handy for me. In fact, while we're at it, just go billionaire. Let's just go really, really out there since your predictions are so accurate. Ricky said, I love this Squishy. I know, right? He's adorable. I can't remember what he's actually called anymore. Mushroom something? I don't know, but he's so cute. I just love him. And originally I was going to fill my base with Tikal and Isis. But no, Squishy wins because he just looks like he needs a hug. You know, he's so cute. And there was a base where we had 2 of these. Actually, it was GamerX Andy's base. So anyone who doesn't know, Andy is a YouTuber. I have 2 at his base before too, and he had 2 of these in his base. And so we had to name them separate things. We had Squishy and Wibbly. Wibbly accidentally ate my character and made, like, I disappeared inside of him. It was not very nice. So don't trust Wibbly. If you end up with a Wibbly instead of a Squishy, trade him in. Paris said, regarding Legion, I'm 100% with you. Yay! A little more variance when it comes to teams would be nice. If I have to play a heroic storyline as a villain, at least give me some cool teams. Yes! And settings, no? Yes! Please! That would be fantastic. That would be so much fun. And honestly, Legion has some really fun heroes and villains. And, like, I would really love to see that. It's so fun. They sound insane. I would love to see it. All right, let's keep talking about the base. I'm on such a random tangent. We've got a Batman poster behind a Batman that is standing here as the statue. It's fantastic. Also, gotta say, YT just let us know that he's been playing since the end of Cursed. I've been playing like double that amount of time, and you, for some reason, have done like an amazing job by comparison. It's beautiful. The skill is fantastic. You've done great. You are a grinder, clearly, the amount of effort you've put into these. We've also got the window there with the branch coming out from the top of it, which I really like. And the creepy eye! There's looking down over here too, which I feel like this is clearly a stop, right? We're not actually meant to go up that way, so that's good. We obviously find another route to that section. The coin above too, right in the middle there, so that you could put the 2 different tree line walls, but still cover it up enough that you didn't have to clip 3 in there is really, really clever. And look how much tree branches are across the top of it with the cherry blossoms. So pretty. Darn it, I'm so addicted to these, aren't I? It's so much fun though, you don't know. Or maybe you do. Looking at people's bases is amazing. It looks like we've got a little elevator or scaffolding up here for something. Maybe they were installing the chandelier. I don't know. Or maybe this is where we watch. This is where someone watches to make sure no one's going to do something inappropriate inside of this party area. A bouncer kicks them out at the door, but maybe something similar to that. I don't know. Gotta say, a party area that is partially beach is so fun. But I would need a lot of sunscreen unless, I mean, it is nighttime. So we're fine because we can see the stars. But otherwise, I burn if I just think about the sunshine too hard, you know? So we've got to try not to do that. All right. I don't know which way you would want me to go next, YT. But if you have a suggestion, I will take your suggestion. YT said if you see a dog, feed him constantly or he will destroy. Like Bam Bam from the Flintstones. Really? Okay, if I see the dog, I got to find his dog bowl. And feed him straight away. Or we're going to end up with a lot of destruction. I mean, the cats were a pretty obvious destruction in the last base, so understandable. Paris said Mogo all of the 2025 and 2026, so Legion would be nice. I love them. Anything that's fresh and new, I would really like to see. The main thing is I would like it to not be lanterns and not be Lutzia. But it does seem like they're trying to do, in my opinion, a narrative that continues on all the way, and the story arcs are specific characters. So our narrative has gone from one point to another with the story arc for the narrative being Luzia's redemption. Now we've started with the next section, which appears to be Hope. I'm guessing the narrative will continue on, and the story arc will be Hope's, potentially, or preferably our own characters would be nice. But it's a guess. We won't know until the first episode hits. At the very least, please don't be lanterns again. Just give us something else, DC, because people aren't here just for lanterns, and it's been over a year with the one sort of narrative going on. But honestly, Legion would be fun. Something fresh would be fun. These characters are awesome. My brother keeps talking about it too. It would be great, and I know there's a lot of interest from people. I just don't know if it's the majority at all, you know? A lot of people are after Superman specifically. Ricky said, is saying to my mum, Lucy said, to quote a famous fish, I shall call him Squishy and he shall be mine and he shall be my Squishy. That's exactly how I named him, is because of that. And you can't tell me he doesn't look like a Squishy. Right? He totally looks like a Squishy. He's just adorable. I just want to pinch his cheeks. He's so cute. Okay. Ricky said, I'm excited for April Spring Event, new stuff and iconic Spore Pod. Yes, I am also excited for Spring Event. Yes, please. Danielle said, You do talk fast. I used to. Makes people think I use speed, but I don't use drugs. I don't either. I'm fast just naturally. Can you imagine if I did? I would be so fast people would think I was in fast forward. I would. No one would know what I'm saying. But, you know, if I have a lot of sugar, I talk a bit faster. But as long as I'm understood, it's fine. If it gets to the point where I talk so fast or, like, incohesive that you guys can't follow what I'm saying, let me know. Because I will slow down and explain. But, I mean, I talk so fast sometimes that I stumble over my own words. You guys have heard it multiple times. It doesn't go well. My brain is talking faster than my mouth, and my mouth can't keep up. You know? Whitey said, there's rafters above party dancers. Dance in also 3, I think. There's rafters above party dancers. Where are the... I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, there's one there. Oh, I see. So I have never been to a place that does this, but I think I've seen in some American TV shows. There's three of these you've got. Scaffold or whatever these are called. 1, 2, and then 3. And this is where they dance? So, like, they're dancing in the air for encouraging other people to dance. Is that how it works, I think? I don't know. I'm very, very homebody. Like, even when I did go out, it was because I was, like, coerced into doing so for the purposes of the people I was with, and not because I like going out. And where we went, this was never a thing. So I'm guessing that's what it's meant to be. Oh, that's so smart. Thank you for explaining, YT. I wasn't sure. Ricky said she's just excited, Danielle. Yeah, I'm basically, that's exactly how I am all of the time. You can ask, like, my mum is in the chat, you can ask her. My personality is the same online and not online. Though I will say, when I'm online and we're doing a live stream or I'm in a video, it's very rare that you see me when I'm tired. But the tiredness doesn't actually impact whether or not I talk fast. It impacts at the end of when I've finished talking if I crash and need to sleep. Lucy said, I speak the truth and the truth speaks for itself. Here's Hope swiping at you, Spidey. I noticed you didn't say anything about me becoming a billionaire there, Lucy. Please. David said, I need to get the 2 collections from the Phantom Zone mission so I can get the Kryptonian militia shirt and pants. Maybe we can play those missions in a live stream. I'm happy to play whatever missions. That sounds like a great plan to me. Whitey said 2 ways, there's 2 doors. Yes, so I see that. We've got the door on the left here and the door on the right. I feel like if we do left first, just because we know how much space we have to explore on that side, is much smaller than the amount that's going to be up this way. So let's take this path and have a look through here. Yay! Oh, I love these dividers. The luxurious dividers are so pretty. Also, they're really nice when you're trying to, like, put pedestals or displays with the circle in the center. Makes them look really nice behind, I think, even if you don't have an actual wall. These work great. It's a game room! Or partially a game room. Look at this! Oh, it's so pretty with the couches too. Oh! Okay, Streaky, not my friend. Not happy to... I'm sorry! I didn't do anything. I'm being nice, mostly. Okay, I love this setup because I'm just not going to say. This totally looks like a gaming setup to me. Right, look how many screens. Look at this little console down on here from the Titans table. You've got the gaming console next to it here too, plus couch and a little table beside it, and the matching carpet, which is a very nice combination. That looks amazing. Can I come and game at your house, Izanami? Because it looks great. Actually, I know it's a small thing that you've put the curtain there, but that curtain really gives quite an obvious divide here. It makes the room feel more enclosed, a bit more cozy. And the banner on the wall there is a nice touch too, so the space isn't empty. Oh, and you've got fishies. He's got an aquarium and the hideous mask behind of Medusa. Ew, no. And actually they kind of go together quite well, don't they? Because they're both like masks. That's not a bad combination. Well done on that one. Oh, that's clever too. Okay, so he's got the... I don't remember what this piece is called behind. Is it cabinets? I can't remember, but often people will use it as part of a bathroom or a kitchen mostly as well. And then he's put the typewriter and the typewriting desk in front with a desk chair and the books beside it. It seems like a little office where you're able to look through and see the beautiful view. Right, so pretty. Also, I think what he's done there too is placed the aquarium window behind it, so that's the view that he's getting from right there, which is so pretty and much better than the ice that you would see if it was not there. He also has a soda cola fridge on one side and the bin on the other, which is wise, right? Because if you're going to sit here, you just wheel here and grab a drink, sit down, drink your drink, do your work, and then wheel here and chuck it out. You literally never have to stand up. That's a very chill way to live, and the only time you'd have to stand up is when you're transferring from your desk to your awesome couch to play a billion games and watch things. I feel like that's such a good gaming setup. Can we have that set up in real life, please? That would be nice. Also, I really like your choice of that lamp. I use that lamp quite a bit. It's one of my favorites. I think you can see why, right? Because it goes a purpley color. It's so cool. It's so nice. And I like the smaller ones too. Oh, it's like a fancy bed. Look at that. He's clipped the Dynasty, I believe, bed in with the red luxurious. That is a great combination. The way it makes it feel like you can walk up into it as well. I know you can't, but the way it feels like it's like a step up instead of something you have to jump into. That I like. I don't know if I can jump in, but look at the window. What a pretty window. Oh, that's my favorite spot. That's my favorite spot right there. It may seem like a small thing, but I don't care. And the black carpet too, so pretty. And the way you've utilized the wardrobes on both sides so that you're enclosing it more is so cozy. I love that. See, he's got the wardrobe on this side with the back against it, and then the wardrobe on this side as well with the back against it. So smart. It's a bathroom. Look. It's a cute bathroom. Okay, we've got to zoom in. I must admit, the way you've used the cupboards like this, right, where we can see the outside of them is being utilized clearly as the wardrobe still, but you're using it as a wall for other rooms. So smart. It's beautiful. And instead of having a doorway, you've got like the part where you zigzag around. Love that. In Australia, it's very common for en-suites to be like that. So there's no actual door and they just like loop around so that you can't see anything, but you can access without shutting anything. That's kind of what you've got going here, which looks so cool. Also love the tile piece that you're using underneath the sink, which again, see what I mean? How he's got the sink in front of that luxurious circle part on the luxurious divider. That looks so good because it gives me the impression of a mirror that's not even there. Right? It's clever. Oh, and a bin for all of those cotton tips that we use. The divider here as well. I love this. I don't know how you made something that's like, this is quite a cold feeling base when you don't fill it with stuff, because it's very blue and white and icy. So, and also the floor is quite metallic looking. So the fact that you've kind of made this cozy surprises me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. We've got the freezer. Oh, what is clipping through that? I am so curious. Is it a stand of some kind? The back of a stand? I don't know. But the way that you've got that inside there looks so cool. With the window behind as well, makes it feel like this shower is way bigger than it actually is. And the light above. Oh, it's the bottom of the lamp. That's what it is. The bottom of the lamp. So it looks like, as far as I can tell, I think that's meant to be the shower head, right? So it's like a really long big shower and it rains from above instead of like a little hose. I don't know. But that's fantastic. Then he's got his little loo and a table beside it with a bonsai tree and books, or comic books, because apparently it's a thing, maybe not where I am, but apparently it's a thing to sit on the loo and read. I thought this was something they put in movies. I didn't know people actually did this. I'm in there for a few minutes at the most. So I would never spend time in there. I also feel like I would be taking up a space that, what happens if someone needs the loo? And I'm sitting there reading? No. Oh, the artwork too. See, the artwork makes it that little bit homier. Also, is there petals falling? What's on the ceiling here? Oh, it's falling from here. We're getting all the petals from the cherry blossom. I love this bathroom. Dude, it's so nice. Andy said, I'm going to be remodeling my base with a twist. I'll let you know when it's done and you can visit it on your live stream. It won't be anytime soon, but just a heads up. Thank you for letting me know. I actually had seen GamerX Andy's base in a stream on his channel that kind of happened by accident. We just happened to kind of be on at the same time. We ended up streaming together, which was really nice because he showed me all of his base. And I made a point to say, there's no guest room. And then my character at the end of it slept on the couch. But then the next time when I went to have a look at his base, he made a guest room and he put purple things in there, and I love it so much. So I hope your remodel doesn't take away the guest room, but I would understand if it does, because let's just say I don't visit often enough for you to warrant one. So it's understandable if that gets removed, even if it's sad. Ricky said, I want 3 squishies, 2 little babies running around behind the large one. Oh, Can we ask them to put baby squishies in the game? They're not going to know. We have to say mushroom men or whatever they're actually called because no one else knows besides you guys and me that we call them squishies. But I would love that. Little tiny baby ones. Aww. Yes, please. I bet they'll never do it. But I mean, it would be easy, right? Grab the form they've already created and just make it small. Potentially. YT said, yeah, they had those types of rafters at a club I bounced at. I stole the idea from. Oh, you were a bouncer? Awesome! That seems like a very tough job because you have to appear intimidating, and I don't know that I can do that. Also, I don't think they would hire a female, generally speaking, to do that where I am anyway. But yeah, awesome that you've done that. And yeah, I've never in real life seen this sort of thing where they have the cages or the platforms or whatever they are up for people to dance in. I've only ever seen it in movies, which, you know, until I see it in real life, I don't know if it's real. Because they do a lot of things in movies that I apparently think is not real. And it is, because the sitting on the loo reading is a thing. I don't know. Danielle said, oh, I get it. Like I said, I was the same way before I destroyed my vocal cords. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I mean, I know of some of the stuff that's happened with you and that you have chronic pain, which is awful, but I don't remember if you've told me previously that your vocal cords were destroyed. I'm so sorry. That's awful. Oh, Danielle, I hope you weren't someone who loved to sing. That would be even harder. Not that it's not hard, honestly. If I lost my vocal cords, half of everything I do in life is vocal. So that would be awful for me. So I can only imagine what it must be like for you. Yeah, Ricky's asking, how did you destroy your vocal cords? I mean, she may have told me before and I've forgotten exactly what happened there, but that's awful. Danielle said, 8.5 years of being in 24/7 pain from spine damage. Yes, a lot of screaming, crying took its toll. Oh, that's so horrible. I'm so sorry, Danielle. Like, I know you've told me before, but it's never less shocking when you do let us know that that's what's happened to you. I can't even imagine. I'm really glad you're here, though. And I'm really sorry that you're suffering with so much pain. Oh, thank you, Mum. My mum said, Laura's personality online is just her normal personality. Yes, she speaks a lot of the time, which goes well with me because I'm fairly quiet. My mum is quite quiet, and I'm a chatterbox. So it works out quite well with us. That's true. Oh, thank you. YT said, I think it's cabinets. Yep, so that section over the other side that we were at before, I think it's called cabinets too, but I couldn't remember. And I know there's one that's called stainless steel cabinets, I think, which is similar, but with the stainless steel instead of the wood grain. So thank you, because sometimes I can't remember. Ah, that's lovely. Ricky said, oh, damn, sorry to hear that, Danielle. I hope you get back to yourself. That is lovely. I don't know if she ever will, but I hope you're continuously improving. And honestly, that's so, so horrible. It's probably painful too. Ricky said, the invisible woman is her mum, I think. Yes, okay, so that invisible woman from AU is my mum in the chat right there. She plays DC as well. She plays a water healer. I also have 2 brothers and a sister and a daughter. So that would be that brother from AU, that little brother from AU, that sister from AU. And then my daughter is that daughter from AU, but she likes to be called Alex. So we're going with Alex for her online name at the moment, guys. People have tried to convince her to be Little Shadow, and it hasn't worked. So Lucy said, money may solve most problems, but it can't solve the more valuable aspects of life. That is absolutely true. Sure, you can afford the finer stuff, but will you have genuine luxury? If I had $1 billion, even then I wouldn't have genuine luxury. I would make sure my house is paid off and I have a functioning car, but then the rest of the money I wouldn't spend on luxury. I find luxury experiences and items to be a waste of money because the luxury thing is not a thing I enjoy. If that makes sense. I'm a very chill person. I'm happier knowing that I didn't spend $1 billion on something. I'm happier knowing it's cheaper because then I'm less careful. Careful is not the right word. I'm careful with my items, but I know that if something happens, I haven't lost something really, really, really valuable, you know? So I'm not a luxury person at all. If I had $1 billion, which I will just clarify was a joke, but if I did, I wouldn't do luxury anyway. The prices for luxurious items is insane. I'd much rather spend on the cheaper things and have the excess for something else, someone else, or I don't know, to create an orphanage would be really, really lovely dream of mine. If I could have an orphanage that I could fund, that would be fantastic. But there's no chance of this happening for me, right? I mean, I'm someone who creates YouTube content, works from home, and just went into a massive amount of debt buying a house with other people because I can't afford it by myself, you know? So, yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, yeah, my mum confirms. Yes, I'm her mum. Yes, she is. Lucy said, true luxury is being rich with what matters to you and has true value and meaning to you. Memories and trinkets from the past and moments, that's true wealth. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say true luxury is being rich with what matters. I would say being wealthy, because luxury to me means nothing. I couldn't care less about it. But being wealthy to me means being rich with what matters. I absolutely agree with this. I don't think money is that important to happiness at all. I mean, it's nice to have. It helps us to be able to do the things that we need to do and to live, afford food. But happiness comes from the relationships you have with other people, from doing what you think is fulfilling for yourself in your life, which I know sounds really stupid, but playing video games and talking to you guys, I find that fulfilling. I love that other people come here and are able to enjoy the content with me. I love seeing the creativity that other people have, whether it be with their styles, with their base builds, or their backstory of their characters that they have. I love this stuff. I think it's really fun and it makes me happy. I find that fulfilling. Being a mum to my child and making sure that she's brought up with really, really good values is something I hold in high regard too and gives my life meaning. Money isn't necessary for that at all. I can teach her good values if I'm rich or if I'm not. And honestly, she brings joy to my life just because she's so funny. So I don't think money makes someone wealthy. I think it makes them more capable of doing stuff in the world, but that doesn't necessarily bring happiness. And honestly, luxury to me doesn't mean anything because I just look at it as overpriced, not luxury. Maybe I'm weird. Andy said, don't worry, it won't, but the guest room will be a little bigger. Oh, I'm getting a bigger guest room. Ah! Is it still going to have purple in there? Do I get my balloon still, Andy? This is the important questions, you know. YT said, yeah, I bounce and private security bodyguarding. Oh, that's great. Is it fun? I could never do it. But yeah. Oh, my mum said, Danielle, you're in my thoughts and prayers. Mine too. I will say you are also in my thoughts and prayers. Ricky said, oh cool, her whole family plays DCUO. No, not quite. So, my mum plays with us quite frequently. Every time I do a live stream that's not a base tour, so one where we plan it as a group, my mum is there for us. She dedicated healer, so always will heal for our group, which is really nice. My brother, that brother from AU, has more recently created characters. We do have footage of that to put on my channel once I've moved house, and is getting more into it at the moment, and is getting a little bit more addicted than I thought he would, because originally it was like, yeah, I can join you, and now it's like, I don't want to miss out on this thing and this thing and this thing. So he's got like the blue power ring, for example. That little brother from AU, who is the one getting married, who no longer lives here, he has a character created. He's probably got it up to maybe level 15, 16, and stopped there because every time that he comes intending to play DC with us, my daughter, who does not play DC, convinces us all to play Dress to Impress, which is a Roblox fashion game that we love. So I don't know how this happened, honestly, but I love it. My daughter loves it. My mum is playing with us too. I think she does like it. Maybe love is a bit strong for her. And my little brother, that little brother from AU, puts up with it and loves to see my daughter so happy. So I think he enjoys it to that aspect. Also, he has a really creative side to it where he creates things like Sonic as a character, Spider-Man as a character on this fashion game. So, you know, we're trying to get him there. My sister also, maybe 3 years ago, created a character when I told her to, if she ever wanted to play. I said, look, if you want to play, create a character now. There's a CR skip. You can skip your character ahead. So she created a character then. She plays games, maybe not as much as me, but quite close to as much as me, and is a tank. Every game she plays, if there's a tank option, she will be the tank. So she created a fire character because I said, look, it's my recommendation for early on, if you're creating a character, you want to have a tank, do fire. So she has a fire character, but she hasn't touched that character since creation day, as far as I know, though she has recently talked about it. So maybe she'll get back into it. I don't know. But we don't know. So yeah, like everyone has kind of touched DC a little bit to varying degrees, but my daughter is dead against it at the moment, even though I have an account ready for her if she ever does change her mind. We'll just have to see. I think she might have a little bit more concern about how effective she'd be playing it, because she's someone who's played tablet most of the time, and she's just recently started playing console, and the going across from her tablet in a game to console in a game has been fiddly for her, so it probably is just a little bit of nervousness in regard to that. But she's also not a comic book fan, so the fact that it's DC isn't appealing to her at all. So we'll see what happens as she gets older. It may never happen, but if it does, yay! Ricky said, I have a 515 tank CR and a 514 DPS. That's so nice! My tank and my DPS are the same character. It's this character here that I'm playing. And I have varying CR ratings depending on which server I'm on. For those of you who don't know, I play on the Switch, the Xbox, and on US and EU for PlayStation PC. So I exist everywhere, and my same character exists everywhere, though they are a little bit different on each one. Depending on how much I play, it will affect the CR rating and artifact leveling. And also on one account, which is EU, I have 2 of the iconic abilities from the capsules, and then on US, on here, I have 1 of those iconic abilities from the capsules, which is the Wonder Woman 1. So they're not exactly the same. Ricky said, yes, sending love your way, Danielle. That's lovely. Darling Boop Boop Squishy said hugs. Aww, that's a bit adorable. I feel like Ricky's a little bit adorable, guys. Ricky also said, your heart and kindness is worth more than money can buy. Absolutely true, right? Having a good heart and a kindness and a heart for other people, I think, also. Someone who cares about other people, no matter who they are, whether you know them or not. That's the good kind of person that I like to see in the world, and also seems to be happy within themselves because of the choices they've made. I love to see that, you know? Money is definitely not the thing that makes people happy, at least in my opinion. Andy said, you'll still have everything you have now. It's gonna be so pretty! Oh, I look forward to seeing it, Andy! I need to make a guest room for Andy in one of my bases now too. So it's fair, you know? He can come visit. I have like a bunch of guest rooms in my EU base, but not in my US one. YT said, yep, it's fun. I love it. Is that the setup that you've got here? Because this does look fun. I'm not gonna lie. I also have to say, I really like the way you've got the 2 mystical cabinets behind the couch there. Not because it makes sense for this side of the room, as like you've got the wardrobes over here and you've also got a cabinet over here, but the back of the couch looks higher, which gives us like a little bit of separation, so the gaming room feels like a different room even though you haven't put walls in, which is really clever. Also, what's this dude doing here? Is he guarding the area? I don't know. Yeah, oh, I just realized. YT is saying, yep, it's fun, I love it. That must be for the bouncer job that I asked earlier. Man, the lag. The lag is real. Just saying. Also, my battery is apparently complaining. Give me 1 sec. I'm just going to charge it while it's sitting here. So I'll plug it in. Because it's down to 8% on my phone. Every time I stream, it goes down so much more faster. Which, you know, I have my phone on sometimes just watching random things. But when I'm on YouTube, specifically when I'm streaming, for some reason, it goes down a bit quicker. Maybe because I'm in the chat. Don't know. But, yeah, I also have taken note of this style. I looked at it and thought that's something I would do. So, particularly, I love the main man jacket. Very, very nice. And the Witch Mother gloves, which I currently have on my character too. It's one of my favorite pieces in the game for my character. They just seem, I don't know, decorative, but also a little bit creepy. I know I don't do creepy as well as you do, YT, but I certainly do it a little bit, and I really, really love that. Most people say that my heroes end up looking like villains for that reason, but your styles are really on point, and we can't even see them to the full effectiveness because we can't see them on your character yet, which we have to do one time. We have to do that. I love seeing styles. Also, look at this. If you're in bed over here chilling, you can watch this massive screen if you want to. And if you get a bit peckish, you just come down here and have something to eat or a cup of tea. I love this. It seems so fancy. Can I just say I would like this for my room? It's not going to happen. I know the size of the room that I'm about to move into. It's slightly smaller than my current room here, but there's more space elsewhere in the house for things, so I'm really, really happy about that. But this is a very cool setup. Oh, and the clock there too. You have a really, really good knack for making sure every little space is filled with something. Right? Because you've got the Dome City here, and also... I don't know what this guy is doing, but the little astronaut seems very, very happy about discovering something there. Also, Streaky seems to be much more happy with me right now. He got used to me. He's okay. Oh, and grog. We've got some grog if we want. And some books. Oh, that's perfect. We're going to sit in here and have like a couple of books sitting there for when we get bored of whatever we're watching. And then we can turn the show back on when we're in between. That would be fantastic. Also, we've got another one of these. What are these guys doing in here? Are they meant to be something specific? Or are they just here because they're like trophies that you've got and you wanted to be able to place them somewhere? Because I really, really like them and I'm curious. Very nice. Then we've got a cabinet on this side. Oh, and the key on the wall. I always put this piece near my front door. Why don't I utilize it somewhere else in the base? Honestly, that's a great idea. And also, it may not be your intention, but it kind of ties the colors together because everything in here is very gray, white, blue, stark. But putting this here ties the wood grain. We've got wood grain on this side and wood grain on this side, and that's a very similar brownie color. So that worked out nicely. There's a bad room! There's a bad room! No! I was so comfortable and now I'm just like apprehensive. What did you do? No! We should have known. Never trust Whitey. We've got 2 chairs that are supposed to electrocute people. We've got an Iron Maiden. I forgot the name of that the other day too. But yeah, an Iron Maiden. We've got 2 dentist chairs with dentist tools and the dentist sink, which I don't think is actually meant for dentistry, because if it were, we wouldn't then also have an operating table and this guillotine. Or a cage. Guys, if you get invited back to Whitey's house, don't come here. Look, oh, you've got the lever on the wall. Wait. You've got a camera to watch what you do. Plus the lever on the wall, I assume, activates these 2 chairs, maybe? And then you've got a bunch of butcher's tools and a bunch of potions. Some bad thing. This is a bad room. No, I don't like it. This is my least favorite room so far. But it is done very well, I will say. Even the chest that you've got there lopsided underneath looks really, really good. It makes it feel used. Dude, you're really good at that. And I hate that area. That creeps me out, which I think is the point, right? That's the point. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. We looked at the ceiling too. Oh, there's another ship! We totally missed one. So you got 3 in here. I feel like they maybe are meant to represent something. Hang on, everything's scrolled. Danielle said did have 2 surgeries on my cervical spine, and while they did not end up helping my pain, they did for a few months after they did, and both times my voice came back for a limited amounts of time. Oh, that's so sad. And yeah, the back apparently is one of the worst places to have some kind of an injury, because it's very, very difficult for them to repair anything, to remove pain, or fix anything properly. It's like one of the worst areas to have an injury. So I'm so sorry, Danielle. Ricky said I have 9 characters and my main is fire. Yes! And I'm on PlayStation. I tried Xbox and Switch. I couldn't do it. Yeah, my main character is also fire. I like it because I do I shouldn't say mostly play solo. I mostly function as a soloist. So I play solo quite a bit, but with my best friend and my mum, I tend to be with one of them. But if I have to solo, I can, and it's really, really fun. And fire is an easy one to play for your first time through as well. There's no extra combos or anything, and it looks cool. It looks so, so cool. Lucy said, we are creation, looking at itself and reflecting every time a life touches another life, building experiences and sharing our life stories. Yeah, I would agree with, I think, everything you've said there. I think sometimes, to be honest, I don't know that I necessarily agree with Lucy's way that he views the world, but often the wording that you use is not wording that I would use. This is the first time I think that wording is like words that I would use for it, because like the way you talked about luxury earlier, to me when I look at something luxurious, I don't see luxury and something really, really nice. I see something that is overpriced and unnecessary. So I don't think of that the same way. Oh, Ricky said, that's horrible, Danielle. You deserve health and prosperity and not to suffer. I hope everything works in your favor, as do I. Oh, I said I'd give you flowers if I could, Danielle. That's so sweet. Aw. I mean, Danielle is doing an awesome job creating her content over on her channel. For anyone who doesn't know, she's creating her own video game, which is really, really cool. I linked it in my last live stream that I did, but I'll link it again in this one once I'm off the live stream so that you guys can go across and have a look if you like. So, so creative. See, that's the thing I love. I love seeing people be creative, and Danielle is definitely a creative person. Whitey said, oh, airships are Izzy's toy drones. Okay, now I understand them all being in here. It makes sense. He said, yeah, lol, that's where Izanami brings the prisoners in from the Phantom Zone, and then she outs them back? Outs them back? Sends them back? Yeah, we can see we're on the opposite side of the Phantom Zone portal here, right? So they come through here, and then they end up in this section, and very bad things happen. Oh, and I missed this before. We've got the mirror piece on the roof as well. I don't like it! I don't like it! No! I don't think Izanami and I would be friends, right? Your character is kind of evil and creepy. Let's run away! Let's head for the next location. So this is the other way that we can go, it looks like, which I think is going to wrap all the way around to the outside section, if I'm not mistaken. Danielle said, I always tell guys that I mention flowers that I prefer flowers to live. Oh, you are the same as me and my mum. And I'll appreciate them as they live free. Lol, magnolias, jasmines are my two favorites. This is exactly what my mum and I say. Let the flowers live. I didn't think there were other people who thought like this, but yeah, I would much rather the flowers live too. And I love tiger lilies. I think they're so pretty, but I'm the same. I'd much rather leave the flowers growing where they are, rather than give them to me to die in a vase. So yeah. Ah! It's nice to meet someone who thinks the same way. It's rare. Ricky said she said yes, lol, when she read fire. Correct. Because fire is the bestest ability, okay? It's so fun to play. It is my favorite, and I still recommend it for soloing. Even though water has grown in its strength, fire would still be my first choice for soloing. Water is really fun, though. David said, my mum had chronic back pain for 35 years. Oh, she was an LPN who went in ambulance runs. On one run, they were extracting people from a car that went off the road and down a hill. She had gone up the hill to grab a backboard, slipped and landed wrong, permanently messed up her back. Wow. He said, best wishes for you to Danielle. That is awful. See, back is really not a good place to end up with an injury. It's so hard for them to remove pain or fix. I have a couple of people in my life that I also know have really bad back injuries that have never been properly fixed. A few of them have gone through surgery as well. It's horrible, like so horrible. I wish there was more knowledge in that regard, because it's got to be a really tricky one to try and work out. And also, as the people trying to fix it, not knowing whether or not it's going to be effective, it's so horrible. Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to her, David, and to Danielle and anyone else who's experienced any kind of chronic pain or injuries like this. I've never experienced it myself. Any pain or things that I've have always been a temporary thing. So I can't relate to it at all. So I can't even know what it's like. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Danielle said, I'm so sorry for your mum, David. That pain is horrid and robs us of basic life. Absolutely true. Right? That you can't have a nice and comfortable life. You've got a life that's overshadowed by this pain that's like constant or continuous or forever coming back up. I don't know what to say. I'm just sorry for everybody who has experienced it, particularly David's mum and Danielle. Whitey said, door by the bed and fire pit. That part is blocked off to get their leads from outside. Door by the bed and fire pit. So over here, this part here where we see this little doorway here, is that what you mean? Is blocked off? Or maybe he means up here? I don't know. Hang on, Whitey, I'll read it again. Door by the bed and fire pit. So this one, I think. It's blocked off to get their leads from outside. So, to set up the music and stuff, maybe? Is that what you mean? I'm a little lost on what you mean there. I'm so sorry. I'm clearly not following appropriately. But wait, so is this one way that we go and also up is another way we go? Or are we not meant to go up at all? Because I assumed this was another walkway that we're meant to, like, shoot and go through, because I can see things up there, but that could just be blocked off, right? Everything could be blocked off and we don't go that way and wrap around. So, Whitey, if we're meant to go through this doorway instead and not go to the outside section over there, please let me know. Because I don't want to go to locations that aren't meant to be seen. Ricky said, lol, she is so excited for everyone. Sweetest streamer ever. Aww! Thank you! It's true though. I do get excited about things other people are doing, particularly when I see people using creativity. It's something that I don't know if this is it's not because of anyone in my family, okay? My family are all creative people. We all write music. We all do things like that, write stories. I have people in my family who can do really beautiful artwork. I can do some abstract artwork, and I do really like what I do, but it's nothing compared to what I see my family doing. My mum and my youngest brother can write music like without even thinking. It's like it's inbuilt into them and magically comes out of their hands. I don't understand it and I can't do it. In order for me to write stuff, I had to learn it. I had to practice. I had to learn timing by learning how to play the drums because my timing was bad. I've had to practice being in tune by very, very consciously listening to the way that I sing and make sure I'm singing the correct things. And I still mess it up now, to this day, as an adult after learning for years, right? So I also have a sister who writes, and that brother from AU. So my mum and that little brother from AU are the two music savants in my family. Then that brother from AU and my sister, absolutely amazing writers. They write narratives and stories and they're so creative. My brother also is really, really good at his digital artwork. My sister can draw people like so amazingly beautiful. And I have always put myself on a lower tier than them. Always. And that's not to my detriment. I just have thought, yeah, my mum and brother are good at this. My other brother and sister are good at this. I'm not as creative as these people, which has never bothered me. Just so you know, I'm not talking down myself or anything. I've just been always more of a planned, logical, here are the charts of things I need to get done kind of person. Okay, so I've never really seen myself as particularly creative compared to the rest of my family. But when I see other people operating in the things that they are creative with, I am so encouraged and excited for them. It's so fun to see, especially if I can't do it. If you guys do something that I can't do or come up with something I would never think of, I get so excited. It is so much fun to see, and I love it. And when there are people who sing in like a completely different register from me and I can't hit the notes they can hit, I love that too. But I've come to realize I think I'm just as creative as my siblings and my mum, and it's different for me than what they have, which is also perfectly fine. And I was never down about it to begin with. But by doing YouTube, I found that I'm pretty darn creative. I write a lot of stuff, and my abstract painting and stuff that I do is really creative too, and I love doing it. But it gives me an even more appreciation for watching other people do what they do, because there's so many different aspects to people being creative and doing things that work for them. Sometimes the things that they work well in is not even something that people see as creative, like organizing things in charts and timing. I think that's really creative, rostering things, and people are just so interesting. I will say this does come from someone who, for the majority of my life, I was doing psychology. I really enjoy understanding people, and mainly I love seeing the joy in people and the way that people live in a life and interact with one another for everyone else's own benefit, happiness, kindness, that sort of thing. And I did have an interest in other sides of psychology as well, but that's the main thing I like. And I, for a while, was tossing up my choices between, do I want to go into management or do I want to become a psychologist? Because psychologist is something I would really love to have been able to do. At the time for the study, it wasn't really possible for what I was doing, but I'd always also liked managing. I really, really enjoy organizing rosters, and also I like being the person who gets things organized and can just say to people, go take your break, go take your leave. Like, I'm the manager where if you ask to take time off or you need a break, or you do it and we work around it. I thrive when there's a lot of different decisions to make, a lot of little different things to do, and I love that. So it ended up that I ended up going into management rather than psychology, but it doesn't mean that I don't enjoy watching the way that people are and understanding how people are. It's so fun, and creative people are the best kind of people. Geeks and nerds, musicians, love it. Absolutely love it. YT, sorry, I go off on such tangents, and I'm like, I've got to be aware of the time. Here I am, wasting my own time. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm totally a rambler. YT said, door by the bed and fire pit. So this is the part I need to understand. That part is blocked off to get their leads from outside. He said, mini batwing area in the air where you're standing. So I think mini batwing area was here. We can see it up above here, right? It's on top. Oh, it's got a landing pad. With the clock behind it is very smart, but the landing pad and the technology around it, like the little claws, like it's being either placed in there or built, that's very, very cool. But it sounds like this is the location we go up next. Ricky said, oh, I read that one already, but still lovely though. David said, I was her caregiver until she passed away in 2021. I'm glad I could be there for her. That is a very, very good job that you've done. I know that that's a tough one to do, and well done. Well done. I'm really glad that she had you up until the end of her life as well. That's wonderful. Oh, my mum said yes, rose bushes in the garden. See, I think this is something I get from my mum. Leave the plants to live. I'm with you. I would much rather be given something that doesn't kill a flower. Just, you know, even though they're beautiful to look at, I'd rather them live. Danielle said, Ricky, Laura has the best vibes of all the DCUO YouTubers without a doubt. Aww, thank you. I love that. I mean, I did originally become a YouTuber to hopefully put some good vibes out there, and DC just happened to be the means by which I do it, but I'm really glad to know that that is true for some people, so thank you so much. Ricky said, yes, lol, maybe we can all play together one day on the game. You absolutely can. We put live streams up. Like, I have live streams on the Xbox, the US server, and the EU server. If you want to join specifically with me or in any of those live streams, you are more than welcome. The post is on my channel, but it's also on all of my other socials if you need to see when it's coming. I always do notifications of when they're coming as well, so when it's a couple of days or the day beforehand, a notification will come up on my posts to let you guys know it's coming. But we play through content quite frequently. We do 0 to 30 sometimes, so if you want to create a new character or the ultimate recruitment event happens, we do that. We also do open world bosses, we do load-ins. Up until this point, mostly raids if you're on PlayStation or PC. We've done quite a few alerts though on Xbox because there's a lot less players over there. But we play through a little bit of everything, so if you want to join us, feel free. If you do want to join other people in the chat, you might need to speak personally with them so that you can get on at the same time, but please feel free to join us whenever we do a live stream like that, particularly the ones where I say your character only has to be to level 30. Whatever CR you have is fine. Bring your characters that need leveling, that need armor and CR rating increase, because then we can get them all leveled together and have a good time. It's fun. David said, thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you. We appreciate you too, David. You're such a sweetie. Lucy said, fire is, and pun intended, fire! You have such a dad sense of humor, Lucy. Aw, Andy said Laura is awesome. That's why she has good vibes for everyone. Oh, thank you. You guys are being so kind. I definitely don't have tears in my eyes. We're fine, okay? Danielle said, luckily I have an insane level of humor to keep me going. She does. We all know this. You have a very good sense of humor. I must admit, you are very entertaining. Ricky said, humor is good for longevity and happiness. I agree. It's one of the criteria, not that we're talking about dating anybody, but it's one of the criteria, which is, I have a very small list of criteria for if I ever had a partner. Sense of humor is on the top of that list. Otherwise, how would they put up with me, you know? YT said, where you was by the stairs is blocked off. Just stand in front of the mini backwing up in the air. The doorway is good to go through. Okay, so this is the doorway we go through here. Yes. This is Danielle, said, yes, Laura is the type of person I'd easily be friends with in real life. Ah, I consider her an E-friend, as I'm sure she considers all of us. Yes, and E-friend, now we're going to use that term E-friend for everybody. And E-friend is still a friend in my opinion. Oh, that's lovely, Danielle. You're so sweet. Oh, I have such lovely people in my chat, don't I? You guys are amazing. All right, so we're going to go up here, right? This is what we're doing? Pew. Oh. Pew. Took 2 pews. Okay, up this way. Maybe not. Maybe not. No, it looks like no. Am I wrong? I feel like I'm wrong. I misread it. It says no swimming, but maybe also no entry. Right? No, run away. Run away. We're probably mistaken. I may have misread it. I need to reread what you said, because I'm not sure that I'm going the right direction, and I don't want to spoil it, but maybe we go this way. I don't know. Did YT say? I'm not sure. Batwing. Yeah, he said Batwing. Area is blocked off. Go through the blue door by the fire. Okay, beautiful. Whatever I read before, I clearly misread it. Just ignore it. I know it's really hard because I don't shut up, but just try to ignore me. Let's go through the doorway and see what we find. Phew! Only 1 shoot that time. Oh, wow. I don't know why I was expecting it to be more blocked off than this. Because I think in your previous... Oh, Crypto is sneezing. I think because in your previous base we had little tiny nooks and crannies. This is so much more open. Kind of feels a bit fancy, actually. Like, my character doesn't belong here. There's too many fancy things. Oh, this seems a little bit sinister, though, what's going on through that window. But look at all the posters he's got. Especially on this side, a lot of the bombshell ones. I think I've just reached enough of the bombshell ones for what I'm doing with the base for Harley. It's an insane amount, not gonna lie. It's a lot of bombshell posters, but this is so cool. Also, look, you've got, I mean, we've got Starfire, but also David, look, it's your favorite! Carol! She's got like this stare, but I feel like because of what's happening behind her, right? With the little romantic moment that's going on between Ivy and Harley, she's staring out forwards like this because she's trying to avoid looking at them while they're in their little moment. That's what I think's going on there. So it's the first time ever that we've seen Carol Ferris's creepy stare make sense. Because look, if you face it at the camera, it looks like she's staring through our souls. No, I hate it. But otherwise, Carol is fine. It's just the stare. But man, your poster collection, I love the way you've got this piece here too. I am kind of seeing that you've got this piece in this space and in the previous one. Are these some of the first pieces you received because you started playing this game when you were at Cursed? And if so, I love that you've got that because it kind of commemorates the first time you started playing DC. Right? I love that. And the harps either side is so pretty too. I feel like it's kind of, if you sit down here, a little bit of like a focal point of all of these trophies or awards or posters, whatever you want to call them, that you've got all over here too. Aw, so nice! Oh, and Wonder Woman just casually peeking through there. And we've got music! Yay! Oh, the train around the Sabretooth too. I've actually never seen anybody do that. I like that combo. That's nice. I really like your trophy cabinet in the corner there too with the speaker. I'm happy to see it's not like symmetrical on everything because that would be very like what I do. But also you've got Batman and Batman Who Laughs here with a doorway. Does that mean I go through there? Do I go through? I want to go through there. So we're probably going to go through there. And again, you fill every little nook and cranny, so wherever we look, something is there. And I love the way you've utilized that piece in there because it matches the doorway. Oh, we can feed the puppies. Come on, Crypto. Oh no. He's outside the wall. Crypto. He can't eat. Where are you? Crypto. Oh, he's lost. The poor boy. He smells something in the kitchen. It's better than the kibble that we've just given him. Okay, I understand. Oh, you've got Cersei on the other side too. So we've got Wonder Woman and Cersei either side again. I love that. Also, the palm tree is really pretty. Look at the chandelier. It's the really, really glowy one. There's two different versions of this chandelier for people who aren't aware. One of them is like this really glowy, and the other one is a lot more textured, but very gold. This feels nice in here too. Darn it. I think I like this room better. Just because we're going to have a better view. I mean, I like the gaming section. Not going to lie. We're going to sit here. But I feel like it's very, very close to the evil torture room. This is nice and far away from the evil torture room. Has some pretty plants. I mean, if someone wants to come and smoke, they can. I'll avoid it, but they can join us and we'll watch something. I may not be able to game though. I see no gaming console. I do really like the luxurious coffee table that you've got at the end there too. Just elongates that space a little bit more. What is this piece? Is that, oh, that also from, no, it's not. Is it from Cursed? It's not from Cursed. It's a flash piece. Is it from the flash pieces that we can get for the, like, flash store items, I think, maybe? I like that there, too. Also, you have kind of got the mammoth and the saber-tooth a little, I don't know if symmetrical is the right word, but opposite one another on either side, which I like, too. And another speaker! Oh, and another one of these tables. I don't know where the tables are from, except for this one down here, which I know where that's from. These two, I don't know where they're from. And one here, dude. They're so nice, Daily Planet. That looks like a very Superman one. Oh, popcorn! Oh, I should also have water bombs in my inventory, right? Hang on. Yeah, look, green powder, and that's so clever, the way you put that in there. So for anyone who doesn't know, before when I was trying to turn on this speaker, right, I went here and picked up this instead. What he has done is he's clipped the barrel of green stuff in the middle of the water bombs so that I can throw things. Great, so we can do this. I can literally throw water bombs. I love your brain. Oh, it's so cool. It's like I'm actually throwing water bombs. You're a genius. He's a genius. Oh, I love that. Danielle said, oh, sorry, I read that one, I think. Ricky said, I'm leagueless. I play alone most of the time, but I have 0 friends in game. Oh, that's not very many friends. And in real life, I'm a loner too and quiet. Yeah, I'm also kind of a loner out in real life. I'm perfectly fine socially, but I am also not someone who enjoys a lot of social events, and I'm a very homebody person, so I'm also a loner. My best friend is my mum. What does that tell you? My other best friend is someone I met online, so, you know. But you can definitely add my characters if you like. I can't play as often as I'd like online in DC as I'd like, but mostly because I'm moving house at the moment, but the live streams do happen quite frequently, but I will say because it's across multiple servers, whichever server you're waiting on might take a little bit of time, but please feel free to add me. I'm more than happy to play with people. It's great fun. Oh, and Danielle, PS server on PC or PS US. Ricky said PS US. Perfect, that's where we are right now. He said, I'm from North Carolina, Greensboro area, East Coast. So US? Is that the US, guys? I'm not sure. I assume because he said PS US, most people who are on PS US, at least if they've done it by default, are actually in the US. Andy said, Danielle, how's your game coming along? I'm really excited to see it. Aren't we all? We're like on tenterhooks, but it's going to take our time. We've got to see. I will say the vibes are a little on the creepy end. There's zombie stuff going on. So I'm probably going to have those reactions, right, if and when I do get to play it, of, which if that's the reaction we get, that means the zombies are doing their job. Danielle said, I'm still working on it, gamer, hoping for a grant to help me process further and faster, working on enemy AI. Ooh, excellent. That's wonderful. I hope you get the grant. Wherever it is you're trying to source it, I hope you're able to source it. Okay, YT said bathing area blocked off to go through the blue door by the fire. Excellent. So that's where we went. Let's head back through, because there is clearly another door over here, right, that we're probably supposed to go through, I assume? That would make sense, right? And we know there's space under there, so hopefully we can go under there. Andy said, nice, I'm hoping everything goes well for you, Danielle, as are we all. I certainly hope so too. Also, GamerX Andy plays a few different games. It might be one that he'd be interested in playing too, when and if it does drop. David said, time for me to head off to bed. Oh, that was probably a while ago. He's probably gone already. Thank you for the live stream. Great bases, YT. Everyone have a good day/night. Take care, everyone. Thank you, David. He's such a sweetie, isn't he? He's always so lovely. Danielle said, Ricky, I have Spectrum and Villain Lantern cores if you have a Lantern tune, green, red, blue, white, gold, violet, indigo, and yellow, red, grey, black, ultraviolet, violet, orange. If you do have a Lantern character, you are absolutely welcome to join Danielle's leagues, it seems. If you don't have a Lantern character, we do have leagues. No matter what server you're on, I have leagues everywhere. If you are PC, PS, US, we have a Hero League and we have a Villain League. You are more than welcome to be added if you like. Keep in mind that leagues are not huge. We're not people who play so often that we're trying to grind everybody through stuff, mostly because I can't. I would love to be able to, but my timing means that I don't have a lot of time to be able to do that, even though I would love to and it's really fun. But we do 0 to 30s in one long stream every now and then, which means that you could create a character and go from 0 to 30 all the way through and get your character leveled that way. The streams that we do other than that most of the time are any load-ins, so mostly raids, but occasionally it's probably also going to be alerts, and also open world bosses, so you're able to get your CR up, you're able to get source marks, and it might help you along. Even if you don't join our league, you are more than welcome to join us for those streams. But if you do join the league, everyone has access to the bank, everyone has access to spending all of their prestige in the league hall, so whoever gets in first, basically, you spend it where you want. I'm not really fussed, and everyone is able to decorate. So if you're happy to do all of those things or have access to those things are things we offer in mine. Ricky said, yes, I'd like to join you, Laura. I'm a hero. Oh, lovely. He said, I have a Green Lantern. Oh, that could be great. You'd be in Danielle's league. Oh, yeah, that's true. Danielle does have a certain format, this is what she says, of what power set is considered which type of lantern. That's true. So you need to be atomic if you have an orange lantern, for example. You need earth if you're going to be grey. You need to stick to the criteria that she's got so that all the lanterns function the same way for her leagues. So do keep that in mind if you choose to join hers. Beautiful Nightcrawler. Hello, Nightcrawler! Hey! He said, hey, Shadow's mum and everyone. Hello, Nightcrawler. It's nice to see you. Danielle said, name of your tune, Ricky. He said, my Green Lantern tune is weak. It's just an alt, lol. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Oh, literally, Danielle said, Ricky, I don't mind. And my league's mutual respect of other members is a must. No toxic BS. Absolutely true for mine too. We're not doing anything toxic in my league. That sort of thing happens and you're leaving. That's what's going to happen. But honestly, you guys are lovely. The likelihood of that happening with you guys is so, so, so slim. Ricky said determination is my Green Lantern tune. That's such a cool name. I love it. Lucy said, just don't look Carol in the eyes. You'll be fine. It's going to be a phrase, isn't it? Yeah, don't look her in the eyes. I don't know why they won't just fix it. Give her a little bit of an eyelid or something. She looks creepy, which is a shame because it's David's. Oh, you both start with D and now I'm mixing people's names together. Soon I'm going to say Lucy King instead of Lucifer and YT King. But she just looks like she's staring right through our souls. And this is David's girlfriend. So she should look a little bit better than this, right? If David was still here, I'm sure he would agree. YT said, yeah, one of my first places from Cursed. Yay! So it's like you can just remember. I should have done that. I should have grabbed something from Flashpoint and put that as something I can remember the first time I played. But I mean, the first time I played was also on Switch. It would be a different item for the first time on Xbox and on PlayStation too. Oh, Ricky said Incredible Hulk is my main tune. I see you've got a very specific way you do the names of your characters. 3s for the E's, guys. Hey, Danielle said, Ricky, I added you as a friend, so I'll see you when you sign in. And Ricky said, I don't be on toxic stuff. Good, because we don't do that. That's not going to happen, no. I'm glad Danielle doesn't have that either. YT said, Tales from the Anti-Monitor event. Yeah. There we go. Also, YT brought the popcorn. You always have popcorn. I need to go through here, don't I? I'm just kind of standing around chatting. Let's go in and keep looking at the base. Yes. Look at the computers. It's so Batman-y in here. Did she steal this technology? I feel like, oh, you've got a Harley style with the Harley trophy. That looks so great. Also, main man trousers for Harley is such a good choice. I have Harley on every server. So the villain that I have on every server is Harley. The hero that I have on every server, besides Shattered Shadow, is Wonder Woman. I have never used this pair of trousers for my Harley character. And I have like, what are we going to say, 40 different styles for her? That's brilliant. I'm stealing that plan. That is a very, very good idea. These are also cool. We've got like computers everywhere. It's like a little almost hidden room of a bunch of tech. I feel like maybe she's in here observing a lot of things going on in the world. Look at the bat style. Oh, so cool. Oh, I would never have thought to use sparking. So the yellowy gold color that we're seeing on the gloves, the boots, and on the belt there, that's the sparking, I think chroma, because it looks like the belt section has 2 different textures on there. And that is fantastic. Never would have thought to use that for a bat build, but it absolutely works. It's a really nice color yellow for it too. It's a bit muted and not quite so bright. Very, very nice. Damn it, you're so good. You're so good. Oh, I'm not jealous, okay? Just really wish that I thought of some of these things. You've also got the poster on the wall there, and then a lot more tech down this side too. I kind of love it. I feel like this place is kind of sneaky hidden. More bats! There's bats on the ceiling. That makes sense right here, right? It's genius. You've really gone with the theme of that section. Oh, and then we've got an aquarium. And we've got the tree line pieces still along here. Isn't it nice that they're double-sided and you don't have to place 2 to get this effect? You can just have it on either side and you'll see it. I'm really glad they did that. That would have been so frustrating if you had to grab 2 every time for both sides. That's creepy. He looks like he's puking. Actually, that's the headpiece that my best friend set up in his base. He used this piece along with the waterfall piece that you can put on the wall from Spring and a pool underneath to make it look like this guy's puking. So every time I see it now, I think of what my best friend did with it. Just a puking picture. That's totally what you want on your wall. Someone vomiting, right? Yep. But it looks intimidating and a little bit gross right there. But again, I love the way that you've utilized something in the center of the screen so that it looks like one long big screen. You don't see the gap in between. It's smart. It's smart. Oh, we have another armory! It's hidden because it's got the capsule thing over the top of it. What is that stuff? That looks like, I mean, the mask piece is really cool. She's got punk rocker jacket and thigh-high boots, which is something I did on my original villain, and I've changed it since. But the punk rocker jacket I still use for future Laura. But I love the face piece. Is it a gym? If it's because I see the punching bag and the weights and everything over here, right? We've also got the mats on the floor, give it a very gym vibes. Screens as well, so there's something to watch while you're doing it, or if you need to monitor things that are going on while you're busy exercising. You've also got the pommel horse there, and the couch and the chair match, which I love. Matching colors always makes me happy. But then what's this? What are we doing here? Testing if the exercise we've gone through is something that's benefited us, or is it if we get injured? Or are you putting somebody in here and making them work out to the point of exhaustion and then chucking them in here to scan for things? Because this seems a little bit on the sinister side with what we already know of this character, right? We've got the screen up here too. You can see tech put behind, which, can I just say, most of the time I see people utilize those two pieces in front of the bed. I like the way you put them behind, so you've got the little bit of tech but not the entire unit. It looks like it's part of the bed. That's so smart. And then this plugged into it as well, which makes me think of oxygen being supplied. I don't know. It seems sinister. Right? Also, I love the way you put the aquarium wall there. That's so pretty. Damn. It looks like it's part of the base, I think, because the colors are so similar. It's so good. Ricky said I would really like a league for my main tune to do feat runs with. I've missed a lot of old feats. Yeah, join the club. I have a lot of them on Switch, but the second I went to Xbox and PlayStation, I have so few feats compared to my other account. So, yeah, I do need to get feats done. We did at one stage attempt to do a feat completion live stream, but because I did it as a poll, people voted that that's the kind of stream they wanted. But then when I said, hey guys, write a list of the feats you want, bring your character along with what feats you want completed, and we'll get them completed, those who voted on the poll that they wanted to get feats done weren't the same people that turned up for the stream. So it's a little bit tricky to organize one like that. But it is something I do want to do. Maybe as we get further along down the track, we'll be able to have people that can actually articulate what they need done and are able to attend at the same time. Makes it a little bit tricky though if it doesn't happen. So we ended up just running open world bosses that day, I believe, for source marks. But I'm more than happy to try for feats. It's just getting an entire group together that are happy to do it. So that's the hard part. Andy, no singing in the chat! He's saying, I assume sang, because Andy sings quite a bit on his channel. He said, this girl is on fire. And now it's in my head, and now I have to try not to sing it. So thanks a lot, Andy. Oh, yay! Yeah, see, Danielle said, Ricky, what's your main power set? Ricky said fire. The best power set ever. Also, did I just see DarkHorus pop in, who also plays a fire character? I think so. DarkHorus, if that was you... Oh, hang on. I see him here. He said it's 1:11 a.m. here. But I saw a pop-up, so I assume the pop-up is a more recent message. He made this AI image of my character surrounded by fire. It's so good. I went around and showed my whole family. My daughter was not that impressed because she doesn't care about DC, but my mom and my brother thought it was pretty cool. I love it. It's so accurate. Thank you for that. It's so cool. Ricky said it's 4:11 a.m. here, lol. It's 7:20 p.m. here for me. You know, it's evening, but I am hungry. I haven't actually eaten a meal today. That's a bad plan. I should have eaten something. Danielle said, damn, fire don't fit any of our Landon types. That's okay. His fire character can go in my league. It'll be fine. If you're on at the moment, once I've finished looking at all the base, I can add people to league if we need to. I just can't do it right now because my UI is off when we look at bases. Otherwise, we have a lot of screen pollution that stops us from being able to see the cool base. But I can add to league if people are logged in. If not, the next time I live stream, every time I do a live stream that's a group one, if you come to that, the very last thing we always do is add people to league if it's needed. So yeah, you're more than welcome to be added to my league. YT said, you're right, that Batman door is a go-through door. Yay! I mean, I can see that I'm right now, but I wasn't sure because, yeah, sometimes I go through the wrong places. I know that for some people, they have to write to me, yes, you go through that door. You will have to shoot a few times because otherwise I feel like I'm invading. Now, when I do a video, it's not a problem. I check all those things after it, and if I miss anything, we go back and we look. But when it's a live stream, you guys are with me. I can't be just checking things and going back because you guys are here. So you will see everything I check. So having you here, YT, has made it a lot easier. Oh, there we go. Onyx said, Ricky, you can join my league if interested. There you go. You might be able to join Onyx's league, which would be great. especially if they're able to run more content to be able to get feats completed. That would be really good. Mike said, I'm super late for this one. Look, the timing of the streams that come up randomly for base tours is not ideal. So the fact that anyone comes here at all is very lovely because, I mean, I can't really assign it to a really good time of day, unfortunately, which means the majority of people who do watch my content are sleeping. So if I got literally no one in the chat, that wouldn't surprise me at all when it's a random one like this. When I do the timing and I let you guys know it's coming and it's at an appropriate hour for most people, those ones, we get a lot of people, which is lovely, and we get through some content. But yeah, these ones that come up randomly, I understand if people come up late or don't come up at all, you know? Ricky said, I need to work on my skill points on my Lantern Tune. I'm looking for a league on my main. Excellent. Well, it looks like you've got two options. You can join Onyx or you can join mine, which would be lovely. I mean, if Onyx is someone who's running more feat content, go with their league, because I can't guarantee that that's going to be anytime soon on mine, just so you're aware. Danielle said, I have two games I'm working on. Dead World Universe Online, which is a huge project, and a smaller one, where the player go through mazes against other players / groups, PvE/PvP. That sounds fun. The first, one of the games that I love that I know is very, very old, but it's a goodie, is Tetris. I like the working out and figuring out how things fit. Though I will say, you guys have seen what happened when I get lost inside of someone's base, which is a very, I know what the base layouts are too. If I can get lost inside of a base, who knows what would happen if I played a maze game? I'd get lost. Andy said, OMG, it's 4:15 a.m., but I'm still standing. Don't stop singing, Andy! Darn it! Yeah. You know what's really bad about this? This song has been stuck in my head and my mum's head for days. It's literally that song. Andy, it's going to be in my head for days more now. Thanks a lot. Blackout said, are you on US servers? It could be Ricky that he's talking to. Yes, he is. If it's me, yes, I am. Danielle said, Laura is on every server. Yes, I am. I play every single server, so if you are someone who wants to join my league, doesn't matter where you play, you can join my league. But also it's good because when I do competitions, we have prizes for no matter where you play. So if you're an Xboxian, or if you are someone who plays on the Switch, which is far more rare, prizes are still available to you. So that's one of the things I really do like. It also means I can base to it anywhere. I can look at your styles anywhere, which I love. I will say, though, the only thing I have difficulty with at the moment is the streaming from Switch. So Switch is videos at the moment, but if I can work out a way that we can stream from there also, I will do so, because then Lucy can join us for a stream! Ricky said, yeah, I have 230 skill points on my Green Lantern, and my main is 530 skill points. Oh, that's beautiful. Very nice. Danielle said 530 skill points, then you're hardly weak. Agreed. You have more than I do on PlayStation and Xbox. It's probably about what I have on Switch. But yeah. She said you're hardly weak. My main only has 200. I must admit I'm less likely to get skill points at this stage just because of how dependent we are more so on the artifacts. Also, allies impact it quite a bit. Skill points, you need a chunk, but I would say if you have about 300, you're okay. If you want to be endgame and elite, obviously you want all the skill points you can possibly get, but your characters function really, really well without skill points being taken into effect as much these days because of the way that artifacts function. Also with the iconic abilities, they help as well. YT said, I also don't do toxicity. Yay! In my league, the toxics are not welcome. I agree. It's just unnecessary. We're trying to play a game and have a fun time. If people are hindering that for other people, we don't need that. We don't need them. That's fine. Go play with other people who want to do the same as you. You know? Onyx said, in my league, high skill points isn't a must. 200 is welcome. Yeah, in my league, high skill points isn't a must. I don't care what you have. Just come for fun. And sometimes the point is that we're going to build up your skill points as we play. It even happens passively. Often people will play content with me in a stream they've never touched before, and they end up with skill points because they accidentally complete feats because they've never done it. So hopefully that is helpful. But if we could do feat-focused content, I would love to. It's just a matter of getting enough people organized to be able to do that. You know, it's a bit of a tricky one. Blackout said, is the DCUO Xbox server dead? Compared to PlayStation, yes. Compared to Switch, no. So I still play on Xbox. When we do a stream, we get between probably 4 and 8 people joining us, which is really, really nice to be able to run it. If people were more aware of my channel being on Xbox, maybe we'd get some more, but it's hard because the majority of players that are YouTubers are playing on PlayStation or PC, because that's where the majority of players are. So people don't necessarily look for YouTubers to see if they're going to be running content on Xbox. And also because I run that content on Twitch first and then it comes to YouTube later, it's a little bit different. But I wouldn't call it dead on its own, but I would say if you're a solo player, you're much better off, because if you're trying to do stuff as a group, it's really hard to get people coordinated. So yeah, it's a little bit more tricky. Ricky said, yeah, my ult would be a good fit then. It has 503 CR with 230 skill points. That's beautiful! Excellent. YT said, same, I don't really care about things like that, and I don't have rules. Yeah, same, I don't have rules, except that, you know, I have hero and villain leagues. So if you play on PlayStation or PC, I have a hero league and a villain league for both of those. If you play Xbox, we have factionless, so everyone is in one league, same for Switch. Just because there's less players, it makes it a bit easier if we're all in the same league. So yeah, but yeah, no rules. Just turn up and play. If you have fun, you have fun. Lucy said, here's a base idea. The hotel from the movie The Shining. Ooh. But for the creepy twins, you use 2 Carols in a hallway, absolute base to a cinema. I mean, you could totally do that. I have to actually watch The Shining. I've seen so many clips of it, I feel like I know the story, but I haven't actually sat down and watched it. Danielle said, Ricky, we're less concerned with strength and more concerned with having fun overall. Exactly, see? Danielle has the same vibes I have for my league. They're there for fun. And honestly, I think the criteria for the lantern stuff is really, really cool that you do that. It's fun, right? It's kind of fun. YT said, thank you, AU. The Harley build is nice. It is! The pants are such a good idea. I'm definitely trying that on mine. YT said, Batman is Black Nebula. Motoko, great. Fun words I don't know that I can pronounce. Kasengi, build from Ghost in the Shell, old school name. Oh, it's Ghost in the Shell! Awesome! That's so cool. Yeah, Danielle said, I think I saw that movie. I haven't, I have, but I haven't got it fresh in my mind or something that I can remember or recall easily. But so cool. Okay, YT said it's a recovery bed from the workouts. Okay, so this room is not particularly sinister. We're gonna exercise, and then when we're so exhausted from exercising, we lay down. It's not sinister at all. That's good, because I feel like a lot of what you've built, my first thought is something sinister is going on. Danielle said, you can call me L, King, everyone else does, except me. I call her Danielle. I could call you Al if you prefer. It might take time to get used to, because once I've got used to it, it's hard to get it out of my head. DarkHorus said she definitely has a gift for talking. Hope she has a drink handy. Look, I appreciate that you called it a gift and not a detriment or an annoyance. That's very, very nice of you. But it is true also. YT said Ghost in the Shell is one of my favorite anime series of them all. I mean, it is really, really good series. I don't very much like the live action that they've done for it, but yeah, anime is definitely good. Ricky said, yeah, I can log in on my main and invite, invite me to leak. Excellent. I mean, I do think we're close to done. Because as far as I know, the other areas are blocked off on purpose, right? Let me know, YT. If we are done with the base and I've seen everything, please let me know. If there is more that I'm supposed to look at, let me know too, because I do remember that when I was out here, so if we go through this doorway, when we were here, I did see this pathway over here, and we can see there's something here. But I think you said there's 2 ways to go, right? So was it this way and this way? Or are we actually meant to take this path? Because if we are, I want to go have a look. Because there's the sigil there, right? So please let me know if I'm meant to. He said to fly up at this sigil, so we're going to fly up here. Yay! Oh, it's Superwoman! Oh, there's wisps! Oh, they're so cute! Oh, I love them! Oh, they're so pretty! They're almost as cute as Squishy, but not quite, because Squishy looks cuddly and they don't look cuddly. But man, that's so cool! There's like 3 surrounding me when I fly up. Did you do that on purpose? It's so clever. You're a genius. See what I mean? He's so clever. I love the way you've put these units in together as well. He's got the bellows on the side, but he's put the machine over the top that has the valve there, which seems very, very appropriate. Also, the bin right next to it. Looks like lots of hard work goes over here. This seems less sinister, right? Less sinister. Oh my goodness, look at the layout. That's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I gotta stop clipping the screen that way. Who is this? Okay, not another Superwoman. I was gonna be like double Superwoman, but no. This looks really cool. So, what is she trying to do here? Grow something. It's not sinister, right? Please tell me it's not evil again. I hope not. You've got the two. Oh, you've got both the bat and the owl signal, which, I mean, does make sense with Superwoman being here, right? We would have the bat one for, the owl one for Earth 3. There's a floaty gun! Evil bad floaty gun! Oh my goodness, what's over there? Okay, that looks very spring over there. Did I see everything here? Oh, I got a cannon. Is Izanami prepared for battle or something? I'm not really sure. And then the grate on the floor too. And we've got a peng bot. I use this too. I don't know. For some reason, this piece, the carvings on the wall, is something I utilize a lot to try and make the place seem fancier than what it is. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I'm not a very fancy person. Kind of very boring. But yeah, I use that quite a bit and it works. Look, it totally works when you've got it there with the plant as well. It seems fancy. Just a little bit. Oh, they sound so cute, don't they? They sound almost like whale talk. Also, Doomsday is here, miniature Doomsday. I feel like you've got a bunch of little pets. Oh my goodness, look how pretty. YT, it's beautiful. Oh. He said it's Izzy's jazz grass growing area by Sigil. Oh, so that section down there, Izzy's grass growing area. Awesome. And then look at this is so gorgeous. We all know I have a soft spot for spring, so that's definitely helping with this. But he's got the waterfall walls all the way along there, plus the vine, are they called boulders? I don't think so. But the pieces with the vines over to the side there from New Genesis, so nice. All of the water along here too. It's so pretty. Oh, you did so good. It's like such a peaceful garden. Oh, and we've got a telescope. Look at the sunset. My mum has only just become aware of this base too, or maybe not aware, but has just gotten this base because henchmen that looked icy, and the henchmen from here are the most icy ones that I could think of that we could find. And she was like, well, I'll grab the base then, a little bit tentatively, and she's grabbed the base and she really loves the sunset. So do I. It's so pretty. Yeah, YT said the boulders are called ivy wrapped. I know, ivy wrapped something, but I don't remember what the something is. I can't recall. I'm going blank. I love your use of the fountain in the middle of the water there too. The eye, just a little bit creepy, but it kind of works well in this garden and doesn't look too creepy because of how pretty everything else is. It's so nice. I love how you've got all the statues here too. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 statues all in a row there. We've got the lamp in the background with the red, and you've got the banners that are red, so they kind of match each other. Also really clever the way you've got this little fence bit here with the penguin. Oh, I think we go this way. Look through the bamboo. Oh, there's more guys. He's done so good. What are you? Oh, Brainiac. It's the Brainiac one. I'm so impressed. You are such a good base builder. Let's go through the bamboo. Can we shoot? Yes, we can. Wait, what is that archway? Oh, that's one of the more recent archways they've added. Yes, with the ivy on it. So pretty. I haven't used them yet myself, but that looks fantastic there. And the gate, like, this is from Halloween, right? That particular gate and wall. How does it look so good in here? You're so good at this. Darn. Amazing. Oh, you've got the steps going up to the wall piece. Okay, so for people who aren't aware, these stone floating steps are one separate piece. I have utilized them quite a bit to put in up against floating floor pieces. I have never seen someone use them to walk up to the artwork like this, like you could step right through. That's so clever. It almost looks like the last stone is part of the image too. Darn. Beautiful. We've also got the stone here that has the water flowing out of the side of it. This is one I looked at and was like, why would I use this when there's ones that have like a nice lush waterfall instead of like a broken section of rock where it's flowing from? But I've got to say, the fact that it has the floating stones and is in the corner here works so well in this space, particularly next to the floating steps. It's such good use, right? It's just a whole bunch of really good little decisions that make everything look so beautiful. You're so good at this. Also love the little bit of mushroom in here. Oh, the swing! There's a swing! My character can't swing, but that looks awesome there too. Oh, this is what I use. Yeah, the steps going up to the floating platform. What's over there? There's a thing over there. Look at the thing. Oh, no way. See, now I'm lost again. I have no idea where I am. Oh, it's so good. It's so pretty. Dude. He's got an art room! Oh, it's amazing. You did so well. Nightcrawler said, about to head back to sleep. Good morning/night, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button. I mean, if you like the content, that is a good enough reason, you know? Danielle said, Laura, the smaller game with the mazes, you would like that. A feature is a spray paint can to mark your path with different images. Oh, that's so clever. That would help me. Thank you. Good to know. GamerX Andy said it's been stuck in my head too. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Right? Every now and then, we just start singing. I'm still standing. I don't know why. But man, it's been stuck in my head. We also can activate this, which gives us like a little...
my love. No matter how far away I travel or how many leagues of sea might separate us, I will always remember and cherish the promises we made on the day we were married. Aww. Even now, after years long past, I can recall every word of our wedding vows.
That's so lovely! I feel like this room is a little bit romantical. Yeah, because we've got that, and then we've got the painting here as well. This is such a cute little art space. I love it. Also, I really love your choice of carpet. Maybe not this guy. He looks like he's staring at me, but yes. Otherwise. Oh, and then you've got Superwoman with the candle at the bottom. You've got Source. Oh, and other pieces. Skulls. Oh, no, it's getting creepy again. Skulls and... Oh, the floating piece that you've got in front of that wall piece is really cool. I love that. Very nice. And then, yeah, here we go. It's getting more creepy again. You can see I'm currently standing on a skeleton, so that's great. We've got the skulls on the right-hand side there. Plus, we've got, it looks like skulls and riches inside of the cistern with the skulls on the side as well. Plus the skull cake. This is the skull room. All of the skulls. Also, I would not have expected this piece along the left-hand side here with the mirrors to work well, but that works so well in here. I love this. This is so good. Darn it, I think this is my favorite spot now, this bit. Right? This little art section is so pretty. All of the shelves, the easel, the romantical painting? Maybe? I love this. Oh, and Raven! Yeah, definitely my favorite room. My favorite spot is right here now. Okay, and also the way we get here through this like little floating path is so cute too. Where's the path go? Down there. I love that. Oh, that's clever too. You've put it inside of the rock face. Dude, I love your brain. We've also got a Batmobile over here that looks like it's a little bit stuck in the water. Is it meant to be a Batmobile in here, or is it meant to be something else? Hang on, let's get out of the way there. Because if I stand behind it and zoom in, it'll go invisible, so I don't want to do that. But I'm wondering if it represents something specific for your character. And we've also got a well to the side there too. Just, it's like eye candy, right? Every single direction we look is something so pretty or so cool or so creative, beautiful clipping. I don't know. You're amazing at this. I also love your choice of the tree here, and we can see it on the other side as well, which I think makes sense with the little wisps following us, right? It looks like they could potentially belong in them. The source, not source shard. Sunstone. The sunstone pieces that you have around the outside of this doorway work so well, especially the way that you've got the ice figures of Cersei and Wonder Woman, which we've seen mirrored throughout, right? In the bottom room, we've got Cersei and Wonder Woman either side of the massive screen. We have them on either side of the front doorway entrance, and here they are again. And because they are next to all of the sunstone pieces, they don't look like ice. They look like they're made of sunstone. Genius. Also love the water right outside the doorway there too. Your brain is amazing! Can I just crawl around in there and maybe duplicate some of the ideas you have? Because it's beautiful. So, so clever. Onyx said, I have a few members that have been wanting feat runs. Hey, and my tunes could use the feats. Hey, that's fantastic. It looks like you might get some feat runs done together, guys. Ricky said, I just got to 262 skill points on my Green Lantern tune. That's beautiful. You have more than Danielle's tune. Onyx said 194 on my sorcery tune. I don't know what I've got on this character, but my EU character is the one that has the most. So this isn't going to help any for my maximum for on PlayStation, but I have 339. So on my US character, but my EU character has slightly more than that, I believe. Then Xbox, I think, actually has less, and then my Switch character has heaps more, because that's where I started playing. Danielle said sorcery I could never enjoy, but that's just me. I like the ranged ability for it. For healing, I don't really enjoy it very much, but there's some that are worse. Like, I really don't like plant for healing. The thing is, I like celestial for healing, and water for sure, but celestial more so than sorcery, even though it does have combos. I don't know why it's like that, but I really like celestial, both for damage and healing. But yeah, for some people, it can be quite fiddly to play a healer as a celestial character because of how many combos there are, but I really like it, particularly now that I can incorporate Blue Lantern abilities with it. Makes it function a little bit better for people. But yeah, sorcery I enjoy, but as a DPS. Ricky said I can get all my tunes to 530 skill points, but I have to get the replay badges. I've been doing so much trying to catch them all up. That's what I've got to do next. Then working on my arts. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of replay badges to do that, I hope the cost is worth it, because it's expensive to buy enough replay badges to unlock a whole bunch of things. But if it ends up worth it for you, you do you. Go for it. I have definitely unlocked a lot of stat points in my time too. Danielle said, mental I enjoy on my violet and ultraviolet lanterns. I quite like mental. Mental used to be my second favorite ability. It has dropped down to third ever since celestial became more fun for me. But it goes fire, celestial, mental, water. And water I prefer, like, it's my favorite healing ability as well. Danielle said, Laura, some have said the limitations I set on lantern types make us limited. I agree, but it provides a challenge, and light/rage is also limited to a power set as so it's fair in my opinion. I think if you have a way you want your league to function, and you want to see across your league people using particular powers for particular power set representations, you should do that. If it limits, that's fine. That's the limit you have, and if people don't like it, they don't have to be in the league with that, you know? It's just something that you want to set for your league, and if that's what you want, that's what you get. I don't see any issue with it. But I don't disagree that it does limit it, but it limits it to what you want. So if that's what you want, that's what you do, you know? And if people want to have, like, I don't know, fire and call it an orange lantern, and you don't want that in your league, that's fine. They go to another league and use it that way elsewhere, you know? I think it's fine anyway. It's not like you're trying to hurt people or do anything nasty. You just have a way you want your league to function, which I think is cool. Oh! YT said bamboo door leads the way from the balcony. So I went the right way! I did it! Yay! Thank you. Okay. Danielle again said, great job again, King. Can we just acknowledge, he's a fantastic base builder. So cool. And it's not just like he can create great creepy bases. Everything he's done is different from each other and is fantastic. He's got like a section that's a very trophy heavy. Then he's got a beach dance party. Then he's got this section in here that's so pretty and very spring. He's got themes that go well for his character in here as well, even though they're not the creepy vibes that we got from the other location. He's got the torture room, which is horrible but works well here too. And then over in the other base, we've got all of the blood and gross drippy walls. And like we see Necron and we see Neron. He's very skilled. It's very cool the way you've done this. Also in such a short time playing the game too. You've been playing less time than I have. So well done. That's amazing. YT said gates from a Wonder Woman type raid, I think. Stonegate. Oh, this one here. Okay, so maybe not the ones I'm thinking of. Which is the Arkham, I think there's an Arkham wall that is cement, an Arkham fence that is cement, then there's an Arkham gate that is like this, wire, and an Arkham wall that is wire. And I think they come in tall and short, but I can't remember exactly. It's been a little while since I grabbed them. Oh no, Ricky said you would freak out if you see my base on my main. I don't doubt it. You guys are great at freaking me out over here. YT said, yeah, Izzy parked it there. Look up, got moons and stars. And the house trees in the Wisp's home. Really? Wait, no, wrong one, this one. I got too excited. I have no chill. Wait, in the Wisp's home. Moon and stars, moon and stars, moon and stars. We're looking everywhere. Over here, maybe. Look up, look up, look up. He does! Look, we got stars! Oh! So pretty! Darn it, how did I miss that? Oh, and there's the moon. I've got to remember to look up because, dude, do I miss a lot when I don't. And it's so gorgeous what you do. You have so many starfield windows. That's amazing. DarkHorus said, currently bankrupting my character, decorating my legal. Yeah, I can relate to that. I have to do it again, though, because I've got a few legals now where I'm going to need to get a whole bunch of furniture. But everyone is welcome to move furniture around in the legals. As long as you're not trying to destroy someone else's stuff that they've done, I have no problem everyone moving furniture. If someone starts doing that, obviously it will change the way it functions. But you guys are all lovely people thus far. We haven't had any issue like that. Danielle said, I'd hope they'd bring back the OAN base items because no way I'm paying for those broker prices even if I could afford it. Yeah, the broker prices for some pieces are absolutely insane because of how rare they are. So I understand that mentality. I'm not a big broker game player. I don't like it very much, to be honest, but I will if I have to. Oh, beautiful. Onyx said my main has 730 stat points. That's insane. Well done. Oh, DarkHorus said, and I quote, that's insane. No, he said, it's insane. That's literally my thinking. 730, amazing job. Onyx said, I love, hey, Celestial for healing. It's not the top healing power, but I can never change. Yeah, I must admit, I know there aren't a lot of people who are big fans of Celestial for DPS or for healing, but I really enjoy it for both. And it's my second favorite healer, my second favorite DPS to play. Not because it's the strongest, I'm fully aware that it's not, but it's fun. It is fun, and I must admit, the skulls that come out from my character, I love that. That's why my Future Laura character has Celestial. My Black Lantern is Celestial. It's so fun to play. YT said, I'm a measly 520-something, lol. Measly! You saw my characters in the 300s, right? You sound like you've done a beautiful job. Danielle said, that's what matters, Onyx, that you enjoy it. Absolutely true. That's what games are for, so we have fun. And DC in particular is a good one for versatility. You can play it different ways. You can PvP, you can PvE, you can create characters, you can do styles, you can go and do stuff solo, you can do it as a group, you can do it in the casual version, low level, you can try to be elite in endgame. There's so many things you can do. It's so much fun and so, I don't know, it's still my absolute favorite game. It's the best MMO, I think, just because of how versatile it is and how many people enjoy it. All for different reasons too. You don't even have to be a DC lover in order to love this game, you know? DarkHorus said, I am recovering DCUO whale. I am a recovering DCUO whale. I unlocked 2 ults to 800 stat points. Oh, wow. And 1 ult 500 plus. Yep. Some people have also accused me of being a DCUO whale. I don't think it's untrue, I will say. I definitely put money into the game, but what I put into the game is for my channel. So if I'm putting money into the game for things, it's usually so that I can either level characters to the point where they're playable for whatever content we're doing, or it's to showcase for you guys. So before I started making YouTube videos, I did not put as much into the game as I do now, but I definitely put money in now. So if you accuse me of being a whale, I wouldn't say you're wrong. But it's nice to know you're recovering, DarkHorus. I certainly have not done that with stat point unlocks. Most of the time, if I'm unlocking feats for that, I'm doing it for the time capsule ones so that I can receive the free item that we receive, like when we get Nubia or Zod or the different weapon pieces that we get now. Most of the time, that's what I'm doing. YT said, thanks, that girl from AU. I try my newer bases are way better than these from what people have told me. Really? It gets better? How can it possibly get better? Are you kidding me? The spring section up here, like this section over here with the artsy-fartsy part right over here. This is so pretty and I love it so much. It's so cute. I feel cozy, but it also feels like it extends because it's got the tree line out there. And then out here, right past the bamboo, it's so beautiful. So spring. Then if we go across to your previous base, and we're surrounded by blood that ends up pooling around my character, like you've placed it so my character's inside the blood. You have clipped so many pieces into every armory section that you've done. It's beautiful. How on earth can it be better? I don't believe you. I'm gonna have to see it, because I don't think it can be better. Danielle said, lol, well, thanks for playing the electric bill DarkHorus. Oh, thanks for paying the electric bill DarkHorus. We appreciate you. Without DarkHorus, we might not have DC. Onyx said, 700 stat points isn't really all that. Some edge, but doesn't change too much of playing experience of someone with 500 stat points. I agree with you. That's why I say if you've got like a little bit of a chunk, I say around 300, your gameplay doesn't increase by a large amount per stat point after that, really. It does increase. It does get better. If you have a huge stack more, certainly you'll notice the increase. But honestly, artifacts carry our characters a lot more than stat points seem to at the moment, you know? YT said, yeah, I'll add you and email you the names of them. Yes, please. Yes, please. I would love to see them. We all know I can't help it. And I'm so, like, I'm very, very relieved and happy that everyone has voted that they are happy for me to live stream base touring. Because I save them and I purposefully won't look at them until it's time to actually do the base tour, because I don't want to spoil it for myself. I don't want to see it first and forget things that I've noticed or said. I don't want to do that. I want to go in fresh. And I'm prepared. If I go in and someone has, like, tricked me with a base and we go in and it's like a chair sitting in the middle of the room and that's the whole base, I have a list of ones to go in afterwards in case something like that happens, and frankly that would be hilarious. And one of the very early videos that I put out, I said, wouldn't it be hilarious if someone gave me a base to go into? All there was a chair sitting in there, but because I wouldn't look at it beforehand, I ended up going and touring a base that's just a chair. My brother apparently plans to do something like that, I don't know. But yeah, I love it. I love base touring, and the fact that people are happy for me to do it live, it makes it really fun for me. I'm not gonna lie. It also makes it very sad for future Laura, but I'm sure she'll get over it, you know? YT said, you may change your favorite place here after the last room at the Star Doors. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to go and have a look. Let's see. Because I'm not gonna lie, every time I see something new in here, I'm loving it even more. Like that art room at the moment. Art room is winning. That's my favorite location in here. All right, so this is the last room, did you say? Okay, after the last room at the Star Doors. So this is the last location. All right, let's see. If it's very spring, he might be right. Okay, let's go in. Ooh, there's mushrooms. Oh, look at the view. We've got a view of the all of the ice outside. Oh, it's like rich people's spozzy. Lots of gold and treasure. Oh, I love that too. I must admit, I have definitely utilized this particular chroma on quite a few styles with the highlights looking like that. I can see also you can color it, guys, so the glow on it will change color. She's looking very purpley with the glow. Right? Very, very nice. I love that. And he does have a point. I do like this room already. Even the little bit of water we've got there. We've got the waterfalls behind. We've got the cherry blossoms. Darn it. I feel like you guys know me too well. Just a little bit, because isn't that nice? Oh, I feel like my character doesn't belong in here. I also really, really love the Atlantean tables, so that certainly helps. And I know that I'm not a big fan of most of the occult stuff, but the chair in particular is pretty cool. I also really love this chest. I use that quite a bit too. It just feels old worn. I think it's so nice. And look, he's got the massive luxurious bed in here. Dude, these are quite a bit rarer than some of the other beds, just because you can only get it 1 drop per character, so not everyone is selling them. A lot of people are collecting them. But look at that! It's so nice. Oh, do I have sleep in here? Oh, we can at least do this. She can never leave now. That's her last place, her final resting place. But the way you clipped the fan into, how clever is that? Darn it. You're right. I like this better. This is my favorite location now. Oh, look. The rock piece being the waterfall. Darn it. I now like that piece. I did not like that piece, but now I do. This is your fault, YT. I also really love how you've got it a beach here, right? We've got grass all in that section. Very, very spring. Kind of mystical, too. Oh, and we've got the banner on the wall that I didn't notice there, Donna Troy, up above. But this is so, so beautiful. And very, very me, I will say. And then over here it swaps to beach, and I can see the big shower that I love in there too. We've got a waterfall on this side and this side with a bath, which, I mean, has all the plants in it as well. The way you've clipped those pieces through makes it feel like I'm outdoors, which I really love. And you've got the aquarium wall there, which is perfect too. And look at the shower! Oh, there's like a cupboard inside the shower too. Oh, genius. Water! That's beautiful. Oh, that's so clever. I love that. I have never seen anyone clip that. I think that's the base of one of the statues there with the cupboard inside of it, inside of the room. Oh, and there's an umbrella on top. I love your brain. I love your brain. You are such a good base builder. I'm never going to be this good, guys. There's so much work to do to get me to this point. No. Also, I love the water at the bottom that you've done there too. And all the plants. Oh, it's gorgeous. And we have a door. Wait, is this how far? Hang on. Where's the wall? Okay, the wall goes from there. So there could be a room here, maybe. We're testing it. No, okay, it doesn't go that far. I got too hopeful. Let's be honest. I get confused about where exactly everything is and forget how far things go out because you confuse me with all the pieces you put in here. So I thought maybe there was something, but no. I feel like that door is meant to represent the location of the loo. Right? Because this is the bathroom. It's a little bit open. It's got the bath, and then it's got the shower bit in here. When the door reappears, that would be where you go to the loo. That's what I think is going on there. Oh, so good. I love it. Yep, this is my favorite room now. The last room that we've gone in. Favorite space. Can't say no. I will say the riches feel like too much for my character. We're not rich people. But I love the space. Also, the way that you've clipped the throne in with those two different... I've forgotten what they're called. They're not obelisk or pillar. But the two pieces on either side there with the two chairs. So we've got the sunstone one on the right. We've got the Atlantean one on the left. That looks so cool too. Like it's potentially meant for two people. Danielle said, great stream, Laura. Oh, thank you! She said, thanks everyone for a great chat as well. And most importantly, thanks that invisible mum. Yep, that is the most important. Thank you. Thank you, mum. Danielle said, without that invisible mum, none of this happens. LOL. So true. I wouldn't exist and then you would all be very sad, right? You would be sad. Because you would feel a hole in your life that I used to be in. No. I'm sure you would all be fine. Oh, we've even got stars. Oh, I love it. I really, really love it. I just... Yes. YT said, I think those things behind the thrones are from a Black Adam thing. They are, but I don't remember the name. But they are from Black Adam. I think you're right. DarkHorus said, Metanite did a tour of my base. Oh, yay! For Extra Life 6 months ago. Oh, that's great! Awesome! I must admit, I haven't seen it. I try to avoid watching other people do base tours just in case it's ones that are on my list. I don't want to accidentally see one beforehand, especially with another YouTuber who will express their own opinion during, and particularly Achikah's. Achikah and I are very similar people. She has better knowledge than I do, I will say though. So she does a better job of identifying what things might represent in regards to particular DC characters and things that I don't have. But yeah, I try to avoid it because otherwise then my opinion becomes colored by what they think of the base as well. So after I've gone through a huge chunk of these base tours, which is much, much easier to do now that it is live streaming, I will be watching other YouTubers' content and having a look. So I may end up seeing yours, DarkHorus. Is it creepy? Which character is it for? There's so many questions because DarkHorus has multiple characters just in case people aren't aware. Oh, Danielle said, yup, sad. At the loss of me existing, I know, but it's okay. Oh, my mum said, Danielle, that's hilarious. I think my mum might be referring to the without my mum, none of this happens. But man, YT, is that... I think we've seen everything. And I love it. The chest clip through here too is so clever.
Zap.
Oh, and the seat! The little seat! It's so fancy. Every time I'm trying to make something look luxurious, which I know I'm not a big fan of luxury, but when I'm trying, that seat I always use. It looks so good there too. I love it. The amount of things you've put in here to give the vibes you've given. Like, I'm pretty sure this piece at the front here is a bench seat that we get from 31st Century. And it works so well there, looking like you've blocked off a little section that's almost like a pool. I love it. Your brain is great. But yeah, I think we've seen everything. Now the next thing I have to do, though, is I'm going to have to get a great picture for the thumbnail. And honestly, both of your bases are amazing. How are we going to choose? I'll go through and see which ones look good, and we'll just go with that. But, I mean, YT, this has been really, really fantastic. I'm really, really impressed with your base building. It's really a great job. And honestly, you can do so many different styles and themes and come up really, really well. Also, your use of the Starfield windows is probably one of my favorite things. It's so good. Oh, DarkHorus said it was his DarkHorus character. So your DarkHorus character is the fire one, right? With the, like, jackal head, I believe. I mix them up sometimes. It could be the one with the Hecate headpiece. I mix them up. You post so many, but I end up overlapping them all. I don't know how. But, yeah. Oh, you're right. Danielle said split screenshot Laura. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Thank you. You're a genius. We're going to do that. We'll do one half of your first base and one half of your second base. Genius. Thank you. What would I do without Danielle? You know? There'd be a lot less jokes. But yeah, thank you so, so much, YT, for letting me tour this. It's been amazing. Now, I did say one of the last things I was going to do was add anyone to League that wanted to. So let's pop my UI back on. If someone would like to be added to my League, you can send me the name in the chat if you like. But if you do have my character added already, which is Shattered Shadow, you can send me a tell in the game and I can invite you if you like. But it does sound like Ricky, was probably already gone into Onyx's one. So if that's the case, just let me know, guys, and I won't add you in. But yeah, just in case, would you have the chat there so that I can add you to League if you are interested? This specifically is a Hero League, which I'm pretty sure was his character because it was Incredible Hulk. If you have a villain, we'd have to do that across on my other character. Danielle said, I do's what's I can. Hang on. I do's what's I can's, lol. I can't even say it right. Aw. Ricky said, invite me to League. Okay, can you please send me again your character's name or send me a tell in-game either way? Mind you, Shattered Shadow. So this is Shattered Shadow with S for the first Shattered and then a 5 for the Shadow. But if you just send me the name in the chat, I will be able to add you that way as well. So that we can invite you to the League, which will be great. But I mean, it does sound like Onyx is looking to specifically get feats completed. So if you did want to join Onyx's, I would not be offended in the least, guys. You join the League that works for you, you know? But yeah, now I'm trying to work out which characters of DarkHorus is which. Also, DarkHorus, were you here when I talked about the amazing AI picture you got of my character? I love it so much. I showed my mum, I showed my brother, both impressed. My daughter, less impressed. Not so interested, but that's fine. But man, she looks so accurate too. The belt that you have isn't even the belt that I have in game, and I liked the belt that you got with the AI even more than what I have. It just looks so cool. All right, Incredible Hulk, here we go. Let's see if I can spell it correctly. Oh, you guys can't even see. So as far as you know, I won't make any mistakes at all, okay? Incredible, hang on. Oh, hang on, that's a 3. D-I-B-L. D-I-B-L. 3, and then 2 H's for Hulk, okay. H-H-U-U-L-L-K-K. U-L-L-K-K. Done. Added to friends list. Oh, I did it right the first time! Hey! Invite to League, there we go. I didn't screw up. Thank goodness. YT said, I'll send the mail to the names of the other bases after I wake up and get on. That's perfectly fine. I also might need to stop and have something to eat before I get a thumbnail for this live stream, just so people are aware. But I will get one, and I will also post photos of this amazing base in the Discord for people who want to have a quick look through at some of the brilliant clipping that you have done, because it's absolutely amazing. You've done a fantastic job, YT. Onyx said, anyone for my League? I don't know. But it sounds like if you're going to get some feats done, that would be a good League to join if that's necessary. And Ricky said, cool lol. Do you know what your character build is? Is it a damage build? Because we should put you up to whatever your thing is. Which, oh my goodness, I've got too many things going on here. Hang on. Oh, candidate. They're Incredible Hulk. That's you. Okay, so we'd want to at least promote you.
Inferior beings.
What are you? You are fire. So is this a damage or a tank build? just so that I know, I can put you to the correct setting from the beginning. I do need to actually go through that and have people let me know what their builds specifically are, because I can check, like I can check your power set, right? I can see quite a bit of information there, but that doesn't tell me if you tend to do damage or if you tend to do tanking more. Oh, he's both, same as me. That's fine. I'll set you then to tank, just because it's rarer to find a tank than to find a damage. So I tend to do the same for characters that are mine. If I'm in someone else's league, I'll say set me to tank because I'll tank with it, but I'll play damage most of the time when I'm by myself. So that sounds fantastic. Excellent. So guys, this was a wonderful stream. Thank you so much to YT slash Izanami slash either for allowing us to tour your base. It was awesome. I am so impressed for both of your bases. I'm also going to turn the UI back off again so I can get cool pictures. And I will say I'm very much impressed. You've definitely given me some great ideas for what I can do with my bases. You've made me fall in love again with all of the spring stuff and the Starfield window that I love. You've done such a good job using them. Well done, and thank you so much. Also, thank you to anyone who has actually joined me in the chat today, because I know it's not a consistent time. I know it's an odd time of day for the majority of you, potentially when you should be sleeping, and I really appreciate that you guys do come and have a watch of these streams with me. It's so fun when you do. And thank you also to anyone who does watch the stream later. I appreciate you guys too, and there's a lot of you. I was surprised, but there's a lot of people who do. Also, thank you to my mum, who without her I would not exist, and thus these streams would not occur. But guys, do let me know if you want me to tour your base. We're going to get through them a lot faster than when I was making videos for them while we're live streaming them while I'm moving. So please, if you do want me to, let me know and make sure I respond to wherever you message me so that I can say, yes, you definitely have had that added to the list. So if I respond, it's been added. And guys, you're awesome. So have a good one, guys.